Hello! Welcome back.
That was a lot less cool than it's Saturday night.
Hello!
Hi there.
Welcome back to 1d4+1. Quick announcement before we get going. We are doing a giveaway on the internet for some stuff. Big ticket item, including the character portrait by Becca, which is a full color bust of your D&D character or yourself if you're not a D&D person or you just want some good art. But if you're looking to get into D&D, we're also giving away a starter set for you and 5 friends. It only comes with 1 set of dice, but that's why we're also giving away a set of dice, which I tucked around here somewhere and I'll find at the end of the thing.
They probably know what dice look like.
Yeah. Also,
I hope you do.
That's why they need a starter set.
It's the math click
clacks. It is an interesting starter set. It only comes with 6 die. It doesn't come with 2d10. It just comes with 1d10.
What?
Interesting.
But, yeah.
Why do you need to?
In case you need to roll 100
Percentiles.
or
See?
100.
Yeah.
Click clack. Math.
Click clack. Math rock.
Today Karen asked me what even the player's handbook was, and I said it was the math and rules book.
More or less.
And then rules, and then rules to break those rules.
Yeah.
That's farther down.
These are the rules that you must abide by, unless you have these rules.
Yeah.
But the giveaway is going from now until 11:59 next Friday, June 7th. So until midnight next Friday, you have a chance to enter. That's Central Time. Just go on to our Twitter and our SoundCloud or iTunes, like, subscribe, and yeah, good luck. Last time.
Alright, be right back.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, hold on, we all have to.
Oh yeah,
I have an
we
email.
should
Back
I like,
up
I
account
think I have it
now.
liked on
You guys didn't enter
iTunes.
yet?
I'm doing it right now. This is the first I've heard of
I
it.
made like 3 fake accounts.
Definitely not Fenric 1, 2, and 3.
Not Fenric, not Fenric 2.
Not Terry.
Not Terry. Alright. Last time, the group had departed the city of Steel Farm Gap, making their way on the deep roads with your companions Quincy Brassdash and Marion Augie Steelwing, your ranger guide. Traveling for a few days on your newfound mounts, your salamanders and giant spiders, you were able to make your way through the first night of travel, and on the second day, you came across a fairly horrific creature, and you defeated it. Burning a path through this violet fungus, you came upon the first checkpoint, which led on a continued path west towards Zadara, or north toward Qinlo. As you approached the gate, you saw that the citizens of Qinlo were screaming and fleeing various entities of the Drow, demon, and devilly persuasion. And as you stand in this gateway, you are all faced with a decision to aid the city, as part of it has been ripped away by some form of magic or war machine you don't know, or the path to Dazara seems unimpeded.
And there's a boat.
And you're on a boat.
And it's going fast.
Oh, no.
And
I got my nautical thing.
Incredible.
What? I've never seen you wear that before. Is that new?
I lost my magical amulet, so I'm not wearing it.
See, Fenric in boat shoes seems like right.
oh, for sure, like some
Yeah.
Sperry's.
Yes.
Yeah.
That actually does.
And
Like a shiny chest plate and then shorts
And
and
Sperry's.
Sperry's.
yeah, like the mid-thigh shorts.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Bermuda short. No,
Yeah.
like mid-thigh.
Mid-thigh.
Uh-huh.
They're like extra small too, because I'm a half.
And like chinos, like cotton.
And they're like teal or something.
I had all that written down already.
My character sheet.
I know,
It's
right?
canonical.
This is why I take this home with me. No peeking.
Can I go talk to Brassdash?
Sure.
What is the likelihood that this damage done in the city was caused by one of your machines?
Not very likely. They really just fire crossbow bolts and they have axes on the hands. They're not weapons of explosive nature. They're simply meant to be
Do they have hooves?
sentries guarding against incoming forces, not offensive blow-up city weapons. They don't even have that capacity.
I just realized Jared blurred out the background of his
Yeah,
I just found out I could do that.
yeah. Portrait mode.
Badass.
I saw that while we were reading, and I was like, I was amazed. Great.
Anyway.
Amazed that he did it, or amazed that he figured it out?
I think it looks good. That's what I
Yeah,
mean.
fair.
Thank you.
So if it isn't one of yours, it's likely something a lot worse.
I would assume so, yeah. That's nothing like I've seen or heard of.
Are people still like rushing past us?
Mm-hmm. You can see that the people who are attacking the city, the creatures and drow attacking the city, are far back in the distance. You can see maybe about a quarter mile to half a mile down this stretch where you would see their like shapes sort of cutting through some of the figures. For the most part, these citizens do seem to keep fleeing in this direction.
Do the drow demons and devils seem to be coming this way?
At the moment, they seem to be content just cutting down people that are running past them.
Okay.
They don't seem to be actively charging into the deep road. They're sort of just hacking down people who are fleeing.
How far away from us are they hacking people?
About a quarter mile to a half mile.
That's not that far.
It is for Fenric.
It's twice around the track.
When you got little legs.
Well, I was
Or
gonna
once-
run over there, but it might be a little far to just do that.
Yeah.
This seems a bit above our pay grade.
I don't think so. I think
I don't know
those.
about you guys,
start-
but I've never saved a city, and I don't know if a small crew like us could save a city. And
I
be
start
honest,
walking.
Heroes. The likelihood of that
Walking
is very
towards the
slim.
demons and devils, yes.
Yes.
Yes. I would-
Archie, we have saved a city.
This
Just
one?
not you.
But I guess our chances just went up.
Listen, if you guys do go to the city, I still need to get to Zidara. And I need Marion to come with me. Because if they get there and that technology gets taken away, then God, this may be nothing compared to what they can do with it. A giant, massive army of golden automatons is not something that you should take lightly.
Oh, you didn't say they were golden.
That's what
We
we're
were
here
climbing on them.
I didn't understand.
I
Fenric has a
thought-
bad memory.
The way to Zidara was through the city. Don't we have to go into the city
let
to
me
get
grab
to
the
Zidara?
Getting it.
You're at a checkpoint right now. If you head north, you'd go to the city of Qinlo, which is not on your way at all.
We're at that red.
Up there, you're right here. Qinlo is there. Zidara is straight across the map.
Oh.
Well, we're in an impasse. This is
Crossroads.
It's called the Junction.
crossy roads.
Where's Britney Spears?
It's a good game.
Oh,
So
Making her way
I
downtown.
I
know it's not.
bear no ill will if you go to do what you need to do, but I have to make sure that my creations are not responsible for more death.
And might I remind you all, that is what we're here to do.
It's
The
not.
entire reason that we
We're
were
supposed to
assigned
find
this.
her. She's there.
and we've got the gyroscope.
Well, she's
I
not.
Yeah, I know, but like that was the important thing, right? Like, it
But
was,
the other guys don't have it.
Yeah, making sure she was alive was all that mattered.
If she goes to Zidara alone,
Well, it was only while she was in Steel Farm. They just needed to check out the stuff that she had.
she's never mind.
You know, you can. That's fine. You can go with. They'd appreciate your company. We got this. This town looks fine.
Let's go save another town.
well, what if okay? You all have made good arguments.
Do you have any qualms about killing Drow?
No.
Okay.
Wait.
Does he have any qualms about killing anyone?
Thank you.
I mean, he may have.
Someone gets it.
Finally, after all this time.
On the back, like in tiny scribbles on his character sheet, it might have said "doesn't like killing Drow."
Maybe it just doesn't like killing dogs.
Dogs are, they're off the list. You know.
Okay.
I like
Not acceptable.
Pat Trevor.
Trevor doesn't.
Unless they try to kill me first.
I
and
reach
then
for
it's
Terry
fair
and then I
game.
get very sad.
Oh.
Oh,
I'm Pat Fenric.
you have a big
I feel better.
You have a big
Can I make an
spider.
insight check to which decision is better?
I pat my
No.
stat.
That's an insight check that you can only make right here and here.
What? Quincy, would you be okay with waiting just while we took care of just the few that we can see off in the distance?
I mean, if we don't help this city, then won't it just also go into Zadara once it's done destroying this city?
Possibly. Might be a contained thing, although
We don't know what it is.
conspiracy theory. All
I just
right.
feel like there
Bush
might be a
did
high
it.
likelihood that if it's trying to take over one city, that it would. The probability speaks to that it would also try to take over.
Then
another
us
city.
getting there and warning them ahead of time could be of much help.
Not if it's something like this coming. What can you do?
Or we can use Quincy's creations. that
She can
we-
tell them when she gets there.
That's actually a very good idea.
Wait, so we go, we get the automata,
No.
and then we
No.
bring them back here.
No.
and kick ass.
I don't think
Quincy
I've
and
ever agreed with you
Marion
more.
would go ahead to Zadara to warn the city and to find their automatons while we work in this city.
But what if we stop him? What if we stop whatever's in this city and it never makes to
Then they'll be
Zadara?
prepared for anything.
But then what if they think we're the bad thing?
We're
Or
not!
if they think they're lying and think that Quincy's crazy like everyone else does?
You're worried too much about what people think of you, Fenric.
Also,
That's another issue altogether, though.
I've heard that before. What's up?
Marion pats you on the shoulder. Hey, it's
Also-
okay.
trying to plan for every eventuality is a bad habit and a symptom of anxiety, so let's not do that, because
Quincy
Plan for
nods.
what?
best to deal with what's happening right now.
Fenric doesn't plan shit.
So,
No, like literally, I gotta go.
Whoa!
so if we were to, let's say, follow
That
Brastash to Zadar, then we would probably be in an alright situation in order, like we said, to warn them. But I'm just kind of worried now that the people we've been chasing are the ones who set this off to distract us.
Exactly.
I can't. I can't go past this.
How many people have died in the town we've been talking?
Too many.
You can't. It's hard to see, but you've definitely heard the sound of like screams and battle.
Is it hard to
ringing out.
see because of the pile of bodies?
Well, I point at that and I'm like, it's not natural, and the balance is off, and I'm obligated. So
Alright, fine.
Yeah, I have to go try to save those people.
it's literally my job, and that's
Ooh, what's your job?
Technically all unemployed.
I am not
It's
unemployed. I am the voice of death.
No, we're all employed.
The rest
Hugo's
of
our
us.
fucking boss.
No, we
I resent
we
that.
go to school there.
Yeah, but who do you think gave us this task?
When it says employed, I write down student.
Yeah.
You take it on your tax returns.
Damn right. I'm
Um,
saving so much money this year.
Fenric, Marion turns to you and he says, "You go do what I know it is you do." The Wi-Fi got funky.
Ruh-roh.
You're back.
We
Nice,
lost you.
nice Foley work.
That was his processing thinking.
Okay, there he is. Okay. Archie tweaks and like zaps 3 pixels to the left and then back to the
That's
dead ass.
Yeah, you're not gonna help us? You're gonna go on to Zadara?
If I don't go with her, then she might not make it through the ruins.
I guess that's fair. You guys,
We're losing our guide as well.
you can't hold out for an hour or two?
I mean, once we're out of the tunnels, we don't need the guide. She's the one that needs them.
This is just the fastest way for Quincy to get back to Zadara, and that's sort of my mission, is to make sure that she gets there as quickly as possible.
Oh, I suppose that's fair. Could you give me a quick lowdown on what we should expect the rest of the way?
We don't need to
If
go
we
the
go-
rest of the way once we're up.
If you do
If
go
we
through
go to
the
the
deep,
city?
if you do go through the deep roads,
I should say that's the thing is ask him if, like, if it's better to come back down and take the deep roads, or if it would be like travel on land over
it's
to Zardara.
safer to go on land, but it's definitely faster to go through the deep road. It's a straight shot up. If you go up across the surface, you'll have to deal with kind of some winding roads, and there are a few more checkpoints that cross a few rivers, things like that, where you'll get holed up and things like that. But
How much longer would it take
2 or 3 days
on a couple week journey? A week, two?
from here on the deep road. From here, it'd be 5 days, so
Okay.
8 or 9 up on the surface.
Alright, well, we'll make that decision when we get to the end of the line. So let's just hop off and we'll decide then to come back or not.
All right. Be safe. And he pats you on the shoulder and he jumps up onto his spider. Quincy walks up to you, Virio and Aurora, and she says, "Look, I'll level with you. Zardara is a shit show. Since Centauri fucked itself up, the artificers and mages have been trying to work together to figure out a way to close that tear up there. There are people in Zardara who want it opened up all the way, including some of your former colleagues at the college, and including the people who took down your company. When you get to Zardara, don't trust anyone unless they have one of these." And she reaches inside her robes and pulls out a small pin, and it looks to be a black feather, which is iridescent when it moves.
Making merch opportunities over here.
You too.
If you need to find us, we'll be at the Grackle. It's an inn on the south side of Zardara. When you go in, you'll see the sign, and it'll actually be called the Starling. But when you go in, tell the innkeeper that you'd like a room at the Grackle, and follow his instructions.
Room, Grackle.
Ryan's got it.
Grackle. What was the name of the place?
Starling.
The name of the inn will actually be the Starling, but tell the barkeeper you'd like a
Starling.
room at the Grackle.
Room, Grackle. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I was all in character. You just like mumbling to yourself.
In his notebook.
Grackle, Starling.
Got it.
It says Nana in his notes.
Blah blah Starling. Blah blah Grackle.
Is the Zardara that Quincy is describing different than the one Aurora would remember? Because obviously Aurora would be familiar with Zardara because she's from the Shire, right?
You remember that being very...
Like, was it a sketch town, USA, before?
It's Oakland.
Certainly very politically corrupt and twisted. It's ruled by the High Council of merchants. So it can be very, very political, and you've known certain families who have lost everything because they ticked off the wrong member of the council.
Okay, so it does kind of sound like the one I would remember
Yeah.
then, the way you're describing it.
Yep. However, openly wishing for the giant tear in fabric of reality to open up is not something that you would have remembered anyone openly endorsing.
Yeah, it would put a real dent in business.
A real rip, you'd say.
No. No, I wouldn't.
Something about slashing prices.
No.
Got it. Got it one.
Yeah, we'll be there, trying to figure out what happened. Good luck.
I'm already going.
Okay, bye!
I'm already on the void down towards...
Wait, don't we all still have to go the same direction for a little bit?
Nope, you are at the checkpoint, so it's a straight shot north, and they are going straight west.
An awkward moment when you say
I
bye.
was
You
gonna be like
just
that
have to-
awkward thing where you like say bye and then like, for a little while.
Yeah.
Yep.
Never happened.
Nope, not that.
Bummer.
All right. As you guys begin making your way north through the fleeing citizens, you see a few city guards beginning to overcome the creatures in the hallway. Some of the devils that have made their way into the tunnel have been slashed down. You can see that they're sort of smaller roughly human-sized devils. Mainly just ribby, gangly, hooked fingers, long fangs. They get cut down by the city guard, and as you get towards the end of the hallway, you do see a large platform which raises up, and then as it comes back down, it has more citizens on it, and they come rushing past, and that's where the devils were laying in wait for them. There is an element of, a huge element of panic as these people are fleeing past down the hallway. And you can see that among the bodies there are those who may have just been trampled as they were fleeing. As you make your way to the platform, you see one very large devil. Huge, broad, massive shoulders kind of look over its shoulder at you and step up onto the platform. And as it goes up, you hear screaming up above, and the platform lowers back down. You're about 100 feet away from it.
I run over and jump on it.
Yes! Huzzah!
Actually, first, I jump off the void, and I'm like, well, we might be back for you.
Yes, master.
Oh, God.
My tarantula comes with me because it can climb on stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave mine underground as well.
I'm like, hide somewhere. If you understand, knock once or twice.
What are the chances that if we leave them behind, they're going to get stolen by all of the fleeing citizens?
I'm like, go hide somewhere. We'll be back.
There are some city guards standing around, so if you'd like to try to pass them off to them.
Why are they standing around?
I mean, not like standing around, but like helping citizens and finishing off fallen devils that have, or
Hey,
demons.
I was thinking about maybe barbecuing tonight.
Oh my
you
God.
Ugh, is it Friday yet?
So glad both of your city guard were like super Midwestern.
Oh yeah, always.
Just doing the sheriff from Fargo.
But as you guys make your way up to the platform, it raises, and it is night as you go up.
So we're taking the platform up to the city, like, on the surface.
As far as you know, yes.
Okay.
It's true. What if it just goes nowhere?
I send Rook, as we get to the platform, I send Rookchin up to, get a look at what we're about to raise up to.
Okay, perfect.
I stand on my tippy toes and look really high.
Go ahead and make a perception check, Rio.
You don't have to make one.
Here
We already know
you
it's
can make one
on.
if you want. You just
No, I see nothing. He goes to fly up and he gets sun blindness. He sees
In the
nothing.
dark.
I rolled a 2.
He flies up and then dips back into the tunnel.
Ah!
Yeah, it's real bright up there. It's real scary.
What'd you roll?
I mean, I'm not gonna. I'm looking.
You see some nice stonework on your way up.
Yes.
And for now, for the terrible scene around you, this might be an enjoyable ride for you.
Who are you to say it isn't?
Well, it could be. The platform comes up to a level surface, and you can see around you this is a large, squared off, what looks to be like a fenced off courtyard in the middle of the city with 12-foot wooden walls around it. You would gather this is some sort of like checkpoint or loading point for goods to be transported. The entire courtyard is laid to ruin of dead citizens everywhere. You see walking through the main gate that creature again making its way north, and looks back at you again and rushes off into the night. As you're standing there, I'd like everyone to make a perception check.
Just paid that forward. Yep, should have just paid that one forward. 8.
9.
21.
Okay.
18. 12.
Okay. You two.
18.
18. 3.
Oh, alright.
God, I put a shirt on you so I remember that you were there. The three of you.
Maybe you shouldn't have put a shirt on him.
I'm gonna go get a mannequin body and
Please
sit
don't.
in a chair there.
We have a mannequin body.
No, but like a
Louder.
realistic
Oh.
mannequin.
Didn't
body.
I send you the pictures of my back room
Yeah.
of my work?
Can I have some?
Maybe.
What
Please
the
don't.
three of you very clearly hear is the sound of battle ringing out to the north.
Is it the same direction that beefy boy went?
He charged off, and you can kind of hear it ringing out sort of across the horizon to the north.
Okay, so it's not just him.
Yeah.
Who's Beefy Boy?
The
big
demon.
The big,
Oh, Beefy
Dude.
Demon.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, just a dude.
just a big buff dude.
Hey, there's a fight going on over there. As you're looking around, I'm assuming you're heading northward through the gate.
I immediately take off for it.
Let's go after the big boy and get him down.
Well, I'm heading towards the sound of battle. I don't.
Oh,
that's,
wait. What? No.
As you all go making your way through this gate, you can see that a lot of the city has been burnt up. There are the banners of Qinlo flying from the standards above the tall towers in the city, which is a white flag with a blue gem on it. And as you make your way forward, you can see that the swath that was cut was beginning to grow thicker as you make your way north. And you eventually make your way to a part of the city where there's just a river running across a small bridge. Everyone make another perception check for me.
Is it across or is the bridge across the river?
The bridge is across.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I perceived.
I perceived as well.
19.
19.
Hey.
17.
15.
16.
21!
Alright.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
What you can all see is down below, like you're up on a higher tier now, the city will make its way downward. You can see that the large gathering of the fiendish creatures in the drow are sort of backed up against the edge of the cracked part of the city. You can see that a huge chunk of the city has been burned off in a thick line and is sinking into the sea. The city guard seem to have gathered and are pushing the group back. And you also see off to the side, Aurora you would recognize and Viria you would recognize, just with your time spent in Ashar, a group of humanoids dressed in simple brown robes and tunics, carrying short swords and javelins. And that around their throats there are thick brass collars. You would recognize the slaves of the city. As they are standing next to the guards and fighting back these creatures, you can see the drow are in the back of the ranks of the demons, while at the forefront the demons are doing most of the fighting, and it seems like some of the drow are concentrating on controlling the demonic figures.
Trow.
And it is at that moment that
We're terrible.
from the side of a shop window next to you, the glass crashes outward, and 3 drow leap out. And from the roof above them, you see 3 other figures leap down. The drow are dressed in light armor, just leathers with simple weapons on them, and you see the demons leap down next to them. They're very odd-looking creatures. They stand about 5 feet tall, purplish gray skin. They have 3 to 4 arms, 2 to 3 legs, and it's like 3 to 4 eyes, like on their sides. And as they stand and like are looking you over, you see their maw open in the center of their head all the way to their back, filled with sharp, needly teeth. Roll for initiative.
Gross.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
Hey, not bad.
Were you almost surprised? You need to get to go first in the second round. 11.
Are we going to do the countdown?
25,
25, 20?
Just a sec. 25, 30.
You guys would have been alright. Actually, no. like here-ish, so anywhere in this part of the alleyway.
Where did they drop down?
Which direction is the river and all of the things we saw?
The way that you're trying to get is that way.
Okay, then I would have been at the front of that.
Samesies.
I would have been in the back because I thought we were going to fight the other guy, and then I had to turn around.
And then are we? And then, so the slaves have the demons and drow like backed up against the ocean.
The slaves and the guards have them somewhat pushed up against the
water.
edge of the water. Yeah.
Okay.
So the demons are going to be the venoms.
Makes
That's
sense,
Spider-Man.
actually.
Venoms and the Spider-Mans.
The spider boys.
And the drows
Oh, we're
are.
surrounded.
Yeah, they jumped down and jumped out of the windows at us.
Yeah.
I thought it was all from
Hey,
one side.
it's old Roland.
Yep. And old Aurora. All right. So 25 to 20. Sorry,
22.
20 25. 22. All right. 15 to 20.
18.
14.
All right.
Fuck,
Good counting. You did it.
I'm breaking up every 2 minutes, so I just guessed.
Smooth.
10 to
I was
15.
close though.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah.
Okay. 10 to 15.
14. I heard that time.
RG. Fenric. All right. 5 to 10.
8.
Okay.
Oh boy. This gonna be real good.
So I believe that's just you remaining there.
I won.
Nice.
Which I feel it works for like
This
what
was
we
good,
discussed. Like what we were texting about, it works.
That's true.
But like, fuck.
All right.
Yes. That.
Right.
You don't know my inner textings with God as Kismet.
Yeah, you don't know what Virio's thinking up
Don't
here.
let that get to John's head now.
Too
No.
late. Wait, it hasn't already?
Too
It's,
late.
it's not a compliment in D&D.
I'm still on my spider.
Thank you.
Oh,
Just so you, I said I brought him
You
up.
did.
good.
Just so everyone's aware.
That's true, you did.
So your speed is different.
Yeah,
That's how D&D works.
And you can climb the walls.
I can climb the walls.
All right. Up first is Roland, followed by Aurora.
Okay.
Up first is Aurora.
I'm first?
Roland, then Aurora.
Oh, I was like,
Wow.
no, I can't be.
Neither of them
Get
listened.
wrecked. I listened.
It's okay. Kelly was telling me about her burp smell.
Oh, what does it smell like?
Chicken barbecue.
Fantastic.
Alrighty, I'm going to get an idea of what's going on here.
Look around for a second.
Yes.
What?
My pillow fell again. I don't care anymore. I'm going to hand crossbow this guy.
All right. Drow V.
My goodness. Well, that's the devil, isn't it?
Oh, yes, it is. My bad.
That is a 24 to hit.
Yes.
Alright. Cool. That's 7 points of damage.
All right.
Good old piercing damage. And then... Okay, I can't tell. Is Virio this square or this square?
Whatever.
Just pick.
Here
He
you
was
go.
just kind of out there. Pick back.
Which square were you in?
Sorry, I have no idea.
In the back.
Whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just take a step back right there.
cut
It's
off.
fine, whatever.
Cut off my friend's escape.
It's just good.
And they can move past me.
All right.
We're kind of surrounded though.
It's like
And
we're in a big
that's
party.
my turn.
It's a trap.
All right. Aurora is up.
I am going to boom
Really? And they're all dead.
activate.
Shit, they have weakness to that.
I'm going to activate blade singing
All right.
because I would die otherwise.
You feel the blade that you've
No!
within your hand come to life. It thrums with an energy which
You
runs
should've said
down your arm.
throbs.
Why didn't you say penetrate down the arms?
And it penetrates your loins.
Throb would have been better.
Feel the power! Okay.
Well, just stare at
Is that a bonus action to do
Yeah.
that? Cool. So I can do another thing?
Mm-hmm.
with
Alright.
your sword.
The sword almost vibrates.
Almost.
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 It's like you're a toothbrush from the batteries.
That
of
was
the
like it's like surround sound.
There was.
Almost. You can all hear all the eyebrows raising.
What is the distance of, like, if I used a crossbow, that I would be at disadvantage?
Within
Close.
5 feet. So
Oh.
if you're 10 feet away, you're fine.
Oh, okay, so that's
Would you-
pretty far, actually. I'm gonna go ahead and shoot my crossbow at boop, 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 demon boy right here.
At original venom.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's OG.
That's the one.
That would be 19.
That is a hit.
Okay.
Nope.
Oh, it's a 2, 8, not a 4. That's different. Nice. 8 damage
Very
to
nice.
demon boy.
Your bolt flies forward and sticks in it, screams in pain. Next up, them boys.
Which ones?
The
All
law
of them?
boys.
Oh, the chompy boys.
The choppy boys are up. So,
The boys are
It's the
friends.
Vor boys.
oh yeah.
Oh no.
Wait, can I see? Wait, do I want to see?
Burp, burp. Oh, fart.
Or part.
Did it also
If you'd like to
taste
see what they
chicken
look
barbecue?
like, they're these ones.
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Looks like
I
a
thought they
wolf.
would look more
That was
plant-like, but they
No,
don't.
they're demon devils.
I know, but like
Right,
when you
when
think
they're
of a
forming.
thing having a mouth on top of
Not my
its
cup
head
of-
that goes, you think of like a Venus flytrap. Or
I was
something.
thinking of.
That's actually a good
No,
point.
I thought of what's its face, the bug Pokemon from Pokemon.
Pincer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. I know.
I'm sorry.
2 a.m. in the morning.
Wait, what is
The
the
bug
bug
Pokemon
Pokemon from?
Pokemon.
I feel like I recognize that, but I can't remember what it's from. Let's see.
2 a.m. in the morning.
So the first
Can't
one's going
just
to
use
run
things
up
I've
to
said.
You do it to me every time.
Second one is going to run.
I know.
Oof.
The
They're just
French
going to close
press
the
of
jaws
coffee.
on you, Virio, because you're right there.
I'm gonna bring that one up as
All right,
well.
so
Ooh,
Yeah,
close the
Jonas.
jaws.
Oh my.
The Vor boys close
Wait.
the jaws.
Oh my.
Is he biting me?
Yep.
Oh, it's biting me.
Do we have to continue calling them the
disadvantage.
Vor Boys?
Yes.
Yes.
on the one by Kismet,
Yep.
Hey, you can't blame me for this
it's a
one.
natural 17 and a natural 19, so I'm assuming either of those hit.
Yeah, they do.
All right.
Got your back.
Yeah, thanks.
I shined light in his eyes, but it's nighttime.
He doesn't have eyes.
Yeah, he does.
He does, but like,
Kismet, it's 9 points of piercing damage.
He doesn't have eyes. I mean, he does, but
I
okay.
have a really
How
important
low level
question.
we are.
yeah.
But you can
And this
do
is
Very
why I
good. First
wanted
one
to go
misses.
the other way.
Wow, second one misses.
Yeah, I'm so good at this.
I got you, Virio.
You did nothing.
So if its mouth is here, wait, are the orange things eyes?
Yeah,
So it has 4 eyes?
3 or 4 eyes.
3 to 4.
4 eyes.
Oh, because my question was if
asymmetrical.
it's here, if their eyes would be like below their mouth,
Yep.
or if their eyes would be like.
No, they're like up
Yeah.
towards the top of its body, so it can kind of see in multiple directions.
Oh.
It's like a conglomeration. It's not necessarily a functional being.
Yeah. They actually just are there to kill.
Yeah.
Alright, that is it for those boys. Next up is Archie, followed by Fenric.
You don't close your eyes when you bite at something?
You do. You work better when you're
Archie.
blind.
What
That
are you
sounds like a
doing?
real personal question to me.
What?
I always want to know what's going on.
You're right here.
You're in the middle.
He can't see that.
I can see that now. Okay. And we're surrounded?
Yeah.
Enemies here, 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 here.
Everywhere.
All over.
That's a lot of enemies.
A lot of bad boys.
It's 6. It's as many of them as there are as you.
As you.
As you.
Have had.
Too many.
What are you talking about? I have a spider and a bird.
It's true. You got them outnumbered.
I would like to cast Spiritual Weapon.
Alright. That's a
On
bonus
whichever
action.
one's range is 60 feet,
Yep, alright.
and then whichever one's closest to me, I suppose.
Alright, we'll give you a d6 for the spiritual weapon. You're kind of split. Do you want to go for the ones over by the 2 attacking Virio or the one up front by Kismet?
Shoot, I'll go for the one by Kismet.
All right.
You just saw Kismet get wrecked.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and roll
Virio
attack.
can handle himself.
What's that supposed to be?
His spiritual weapon.
Oh, it's like.
What does your spiritual weapon look like?
Yeah, I want to know.
It is.
Is it
Is it a candlestick?
Oh no.
It's
No,
Cogsworth.
It's a giant pair of scissors.
Good.
That is.
He's stealing your thing.
Oh my god, it's Kill again!
Oh no.
Wait, is scissors somebody's thing?
No,
No, you're
I mean,
good.
it's somebody's.
Anybody that's
12
watched
points of
Kill
damage.
Yeah. Say again?
12 damage. Oh wait, I gotta roll for that, I suppose. Though.
Yeah, say. Roll to hit.
Haha!
Auto damage.
Rolls a 1.
I missed.
So you take your giant scissors and it ducks under them as you snip over the top of its head. Next up is Fenric, followed by Virio.
Wait, doesn't he have an action still?
It was bonus action to cast it, action to attack.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
weird.
No, it's my turn.
No, it's not.
Yes.
Virio's time. Nope.
Oh, God.
Fenric, followed by Virio.
Oh!
Bored!
Which was the shop that they had dropped through?
The one,
one?
sort of, on the left there.
What's in it?
Make a perception check.
Is this my action?
Yes.
Yeah, if you're actively looking.
14.
14. It seems to be sort of a clothing store.
Oh no!
It's got a lot of sort of tourist merchant. It's sort of like when you're in Florida, like, St. Augustine's or something, and they have the big glass front with all like the tie-dye shirts and like a surfing shark.
I heart
It's like-
NY.
Yeah.
Well, we now have 5 people.
Exactly. That's what I was gonna say. I hope the spider's worth it.
But basically, it's just a bunch of various tourist clothing. There's some keychains.
Keychain!
You can see that there are like some maritime decorations in there, as it is a port city. So like some oars and like rowboats suspended from the ceiling, things like that.
Cool.
Any bonus actions you'd like to drop?
Can I loot as a bonus action?
You can use your movement to move into the shop if you want.
That sounds like a bad idea.
I mean, you can't loot from outside.
Not yet.
No.
Nope. That's my turn.
All right.
Nice.
Wait, so did you jump inside?
No, he just looked.
Just looked.
How'd you use your
And
action?
just like,
I looked.
just like sparkly eyed.
I took a step away and then turned and saw and looked at Kismet, and I took a sheepish step back.
All right. Up next is Virio.
I totally wasn't planning that. for the
Virio
last
and
10
Spider and Rookton.
Oh my goodness.
Shit,
Yeah,
I'm on a
well,
spider still. Forgot.
I will attack the one on my right. The white one. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going to go ahead and just try to attack it with my halberd.
All right.
Yeah, 17 naturally with some stuff.
That is a
That's
hit.
some stuff.
Nice bubble water.
5 slashing
Thanks. My
damage.
friend got it for
Alright.
me as a gift.
Who's all close to me, by the way?
I am right
Roland
behind
is
you.
within 5 feet, and then both of those boys are within 5 feet.
All right. I'm just like, Roland, you might want to run. He's going to fart.
That's some bad kimchi.
And that's my action.
Alrighty. Next up is the Drow.
Oh boy.
Whoop. They are all going to go fire their hand crossbows.
Yes, we are.
This one is going to move up.
Papa?
Daddy? Fire at you, Virio.
No.
14 plus 4, so 18.
Yes.
Alright. That is 5 points of piercing damage.
Ouch.
Fenric, one of them is going to fire at you.
That sucks.
Natural 18. Plus some.
It's...
3 points of piercing damage.
Ow.
Ouchie! Oh, stop it!
And this boy is going to move up and fire one at Roland.
Good.
I thought you'd blend in and they would not shoot you.
I kind of thought so as well, but
Well, you were the one who fired at him first.
16 to hit.
yep, hits.
Alright. That is 7 points of piercing damage.
Haha! Suck it.
Alright.
Almost being bloodied.
Alright, they step forward, fire their bolts in quick succession. We hear a thud, 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 and it is Kismet's turn.
I'm not like grappled or anything, right? It just like
No,
hit
yeah,
me.
it just sort of did a chunk.
Okay. I want to disengage
Okay.
and then like run around the corner and hide a little bit.
Alright.
That's it. That's what I want to do.
I should have
Okay.
gone into the store.
Okay. Yeah, we'll say you can squeeze beneath the floating weapon and make your way over there. So that is it for Kismet. Back to the top with Roland, followed by Aurora.
Alright. You've heard people say don't run with scissors. How about running under scissors?
Yeah.
Snip, snip.
Okay, I'm going to hit the venom that's right by me with a dagger.
Regular venom?
Yes,
Okay.
regular venom. That's only a 13 to hit.
That hits.
Ooh, good.
Slow boys.
And since I have Vireo next to him, I get sneak attack, which total of 10 points of damage.
Alright. How do you want to do this?
I kind of toss my hand crossbow to the other hand, and just backhanded draw the knife like from his mouth across his body.
Alright, and he collapses in a slump, and you just see him turn into this gross sludge.
You just made his mouth
Like
bigger.
Venom.
Yeah.
Who's the
Oh,
word
Venom.
handle on
Venom.
that sentence?
To duck. This is that a square right there?
Yeah, it looks
That corner there, yeah.
Okay. And just for the heck of it, bonus action hide.
Okay.
Yes.
20
Okay.
total. Dirty 20.
Alright, next up is Aurora, followed by the Demos.
So, the window that you were talking about that has all the tourist clothes in it,
Mm.
is it broken?
Yeah, the Drow, all sort of like the Drow and demons in a random smattering, sort of broke out of the side of this building and then surrounded you.
Okay.
It
So,
was very impressive.
Does it look like they're wearing new clothes?
One of the Drow has like a tie-dye tank top on, but
okay,
he's trying to
Kind of
hide
clashes with your whole
I'm
thing,
gonna-
everybody.
it. She's trying to hide
I'm
it.
gonna try something and I don't know if it's gonna work or not.
Okay.
Okay?
That's the best.
You're gonna
So-
look through the window?
No, I'm not going to just look through the window. I'm gonna go into.
I would have done more if I could have.
So, 5, 10. I'm inside of the building now.
Yep.
So I went through the window and in the building.
Mm-hmm.
Are there any windows on this side or this side that I can
there is
see?
a entry up on the wall by the other Drow there,
Okay.
with the big front door. The back alley doesn't really have a window on it, and there's one facing out into the street. Just because this is sort of like the
Like
back
over
alley, so it's
here?
like the frontage street here has windows, this has windows, and this would be the entryway.
Okay.
There's
so-
a door back here, but
but I can't
not
see
a-
through it.
Correct.
It's the staff door.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
like a load zone.
I'm going to. So I entered the window here,
Mhm.
and then I'm going to use the rest of my movement to get here,
Okay.
and then I'm going to attempt a sneak attack with my crossbow at this person
Okay.
through the.
As you're by the front door, it is a wooden door with a glass panel in it.
hmm
You go to open it, it is locked. So what do you do?
Well, I've used most of my movement now.
Just so weird.
Can I see out this window?
Yeah.
I
You can see out the front door too. There's a glass panel through it.
Right. But I can't go through it. So I can't attack through it.
I mean, yeah, you can
You
just
can.
break the fucking window.
Oh, yeah. Is that an action or an attack or
I
anything?
would say that would be your bonus action to just sort of
Smash
jam it
the
through
window.
Yeah.
All right.
Throw one of
You
the,
know what
like,
I'm going to do is I'm going
paperweight.
to... Oh, man. Because it's only like 5 feet, isn't it? From this door to this person.
That's 10 feet from where you are, though, if you're inside the building.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
There's a square between you.
I'm thinking about like throwing my trident through the window at them.
All right.
So why don't I try that?
All right.
This is the problem with the trident, is that I don't actually have any stats written down for it because I don't know how it works.
I put them in the message group for you. Let me pull up trident stats
From
for
like
you.
3 weeks ago.
Oh, don't you understand? The message is the worst way to get a hold of
1d8
me.
thrown 20 feet, more than 20 feet's disadvantage. Strength as attack modifier for it.
Okay,
Definitely not finesse.
it's strength as
Oh.
attack.
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna throw. I'm just gonna use my crossbow through the window.
Okay, I was gonna say,
I'm not strong enough.
And I don't think
1d6,
you're-
1d6 piercing.
Yep.
Okay.
Thrown rage 2060 versatile.
And if
1d8.
you roll a 19 or 20 with it, it sets off the effect.
Aurora is slowly realizing that this trident isn't very useful to her.
Yeah, but it looks cool as shit.
Oh. Just give up.
Advantage on the intimidation.
All right. So crossbow through the window is 14.
You fire your bolt forward and it just whizzes right past the drow's ear.
Even with a surprise,
Yes. You smash the window,
but that would have surprised them. Did any of the glass hit them?
Oh my god.
Smash the window. Let me roll for glass.
you can roll for glass.
It was a good movie.
Oh, 18.
Oh, nope.
Whatever that means. Hey, it's Aurora versus Aurora. Would you look
But
at
now
that?
they know what. Oh, this didn't work.
Oh,
It was an
please.
experiment that I wanted to try and it didn't work.
But that's what happens sometimes.
I know, but I was so sneaky.
You were, and then you broke a window.
Whenever I have a really cool idea, it doesn't work.
I know. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, actually, that usually happens to me too.
And then I get blinded and swing wildly and I kill people.
Speaking of which, Fenric, the chompy boy is
Is
going to
gonna
take a
blind you.
bite at you.
Rawr.
That is 13 to hit.
Nope.
Okay, and Virio,
He's got to bend pretty far down to
12 to
bite me.
hit.
That doesn't hit.
It like
Right.
fights above
Both
you.
the chompy boys miss, and they growl in frustration. Next up is Archie, followed by Fenric.
I growl back.
I would love to hear.
So attacking with spiritual weapon is the action.
Yep.
Okay. Then I would just like to do
I
that
don't
again.
think so. I'm pretty sure.
Isn't
I
it
think it's a
casting
bonus
it, and then
action.
it's your action to attack?
No, I'm pretty sure it's always bonus action to attack with it. That's like why it's so great.
I must have reversed him in my head.
But I could
I
be
know
wrong.
the casting time it says is a bonus action, but I don't know about the action itself.
As a bonus action on your turn, you can move the weapon up to 20 feet and repeat an attack.
Oh, so you do have to use the action.
You say you can repeat an attack?
When you cast the spell, you can make a melee attack on a hit, blah, blah, blah.
Okay,
as a
so
bonus
once you
action.
cast it on your turn, after that it's a bonus action, yes.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
So you move it and then you can attack with it.
Yeah, it can move 20 feet.
Well, I think it's still right next to somebody, right?
It
It
is.
is, yep.
One of the chompy boys.
Why are we still calling him?
Also, this spell wants us to know that Thor is known for his hammer.
I saw that too.
Thor!
Not his axe?
Saint Cuthbert is
Okay.
known for his mace.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I broke up there. So it is a bonus action to do after.
Yes. Yep.
Okay, so then I would like to cast Sacred Flame on whichever one is nearest to me again.
Okay.
It's probably the same boy.
Same boy. Dex save.
Yes.
Double check his dex real quick. Not good. That's a 2.
Don't think that'll do it.
Perfect.
That is 7 damage, 7 radiant damage.
All right.
Then I would like to attack with the Scissors of Justice.
God.
That's terrible.
You may attack with your
And
victory
amazing.
snips.
Oh.
I miss.
While still burning, he sees the scissors again and ducks. He knows one move. Alright, anything else, Archie?
No, that would do it.
Alright, Fenric is up, followed by Virio.
Fenric!
I'll save you. And I turn around and pick up some shirts that I like.
Make a, just make a general sleight of hand check to see how many shirts you're able to stuff into your backpack.
I toss a gold coin onto the register.
Okay. Alright.
What a good boy.
That was a bad sleight of hand check.
That
was an 8.
An 8?
Yes.
You only get like 4 shirts.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm picturing one like stuffed down the front of your current shirt too, so it's just like
Maybe I'm wearing all 4.
Over your armor. Hey guys.
Who would loot at a time like this? They're all double XL.
I need one to be those like
Is it-
shirts that were the puppies with different sports balls.
Oh my god.
Is it still looting if you throw a gold coin on the counter?
I don't know.
Maybe.
Depends on the price of the shirt.
It's true.
It's looting with a conscience.
Alright, anything else, Fenric?
Nope.
Alright, Virio.
Well, actually, I will. Miss apologies. I will actually. Nope, I actually can't do that.
Alright,
You'll like
Good
salute.
shit. Yep.
Let's do this.
Virio.
Okay. How far away are you?
Roland is about 15 feet away.
Okay, how far away is this guy from me? I can't quite see.
About 10.
Yeah.
About 10. Excellent. I will cast Arms of Hadar.
Yes.
Alright.
I will read this because it's nice.
It's a lot, isn't it?
It says you hug him real hard.
You invoke the power of Hadar, the dark hunger, tendrils of dark energy erupt from you and batter all creatures within 10 feet of you. Each creature in that area must make a strength saving throw.
Alright.
My
so
favorite part is
my-
that you do everything in Virio's voice.
Yep. Any of my drows.
So he just announces everything.
Yeah, I'm doing a reading of the player's handbook in Virio's voice for a book on tape.
Nice.
Oh, that's amazing! It's so deaf people or blind people can learn the rules. Deaf people will also enjoy it. Deaf people better in some regards.
Alright. That is a
I mean,
5
they'll appreciate that they
Nope.
can't listen to the whole
from
thing.
the one on the left.
Nope.
It's within 10 feet?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So the drow failed. The maw boy. 4. Damn. Oh, a lot of 2s.
Aha! And they're going to take 2d6
You've activated my
necrotic
trap arm.
damage.
Surprise hug.
It's only 4. So 4 necrotic damage to both, and then they can't take reactions.
Alright.
So I'm going to
Got him.
ditch them. 1, 2, 3. Wait, no, we'll go over here. I'm gonna go over here. I'll be like, aha! Now you.
Just like, ah!
I run over and I do that. I start like shimmying towards us, and I rage.
You T-pose at him.
Alright. Next up
On a
is...
giant spider.
I like the picture in my mind of Virio just like rage shimmying.
Rage
I'm so upset right now.
That shouldn't be a thing, but now it
It's
is.
incredible.
All
A
right.
rage shimmy.
Seeing you through the window, Aurora, the drow over by the river is going to fire a crossbow bolt at you.
At disadvantage.
By
At
the
disadvantage.
river.
That's not great in the first place. And worse so, yep, it just fires and sticks into the wall next to the door. Virio, the one in front of you, is going to attack with its short
My
sword.
tie-dye shirt confused him.
You threw a
I
shirt
love
at
how-
it.
Mystical clothing.
I love how the two of you are just like firing crossbow bolts at each other through
18.
a hole in a door.
It hits.
This feels
So
like a
good.
shootout.
Yeah. Just
Uh-huh.
And then the camera pans to the side as someone's looting. You know?
Yeah.
8 points of damage.
False 4.
Yep, take half damage.
Oh my
Right.
God.
incorrect.
False.
And then the one back where you just attacked is going to fire a crossbow bolt at you.
This guy?
Yep.
Yeah, why are you picking on me?
Because
You're
you're
the only one in the
raging.
line of sight.
And I'm hurting them.
Stop being so tall.
That is an 11 to hit.
That does not hit.
Alright. So that is the drow. Next up is Kismet.
Okay.
Next up is fate.
It is fate's turn.
I'm gonna cast mage armor on myself and, continue to hide around the corner.
Okay.
It's extremely exciting. I'll get out my, my scythe and ready it if somebody comes towards me running.
Okay. That'll bring us.
How are you doing, Kismet?
You can't see me!
It's true.
You don't know.
Yeah, they're on
Just
the
yell
corner.
out into the sky. I know, are you, damaged?
Well,
You don't know.
Mentally
I
or
don't know.
physically?
Roland, you are up. Followed
yes
by
to
Aurora.
all.
Cool. I'm gonna shoot the drow in front of Virio.
Can you see him?
It was a mirror all along.
He
Ooh.
sneaks around the corner.
Yeah, if
Yeah,
you
I
move,
can-
you can shoot him.
I can step out now. Yeah. It was a 24.
That is a hit.
Cool.
Oh, there's a big fly.
There we go.
Sorry.
9 points of damage.
All right. Bolt sticks into their shoulder. Anything else? All right.
Yeah, and yeah, that's in my turn.
All right. Aurora, you are up, followed by the Chompy boys.
All right. I am going to. Let's see here. Hold on 1 second.
Are you listening to the fly that's been
Yeah,
flying
it just-
around us
It's
forever?
real loud.
It is.
It's a big boy.
I wonder if we're gonna pick it up.
Oh god, that would suck to edit.
It's like a whore fly. It's
Okay,
like
I am going
That's
to
rude.
cast
Whoa!
through the window at this drow here.
Mhm.
I am going to cast Thunder Wave.
Okay.
All right.
What that
You have to
do?
make a Constitution saving throw.
All right. 10. It's like I
No.
want to die.
Nope, it does not. And then you are also, so it's 2d8 damage.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll roll that out. And then you're also pushed 10 feet back, which makes you get pushed into this. Is this a hole?
That is a river.
Okay, so you also get pushed into the river.
Mm-hmm. It is
Feels-
over a bridgelet, so I'll make a dex save for them to see if they're able to
Okay.
grab onto the edge as they go by it.
And then
That'll
I
make it
will
like a
roll.
DC 16 to be fair, because it's pretty high. Nope.
Okay, so you take 10 points of damage and you fall into a river.
Alright. It's 10. The current quickly pushes them underneath the bridge.
Woo! And you're gone forever.
You're
maybe
dead.
dead, maybe not.
You'll find out.
We'll find out.
In an hour, he comes up all wet
I'll
and
just put
spluttering.
it there. Well, that was successful.
Alright. Anything else?
That was a good
Aurora?
use of
Yes, I'm going to use some movement to go over to this window, but I'm
Okay.
staying inside the building.
Okay. Alright.
That's it.
Next up is the Demon Boys. Sorry, Virio, you're the one right there.
No.
And this one is going to charge up toward you, Archie.
Ah, beans.
Do spiritual weapons get attacks?
I was going to say, I believe you would get a...
They do not.
Doesn't? Wow.
I don't think so.
I know they don't count for flanking, but I don't know.
I vote for that we do.
Pause for... We'll say no for now, but we'll check into it for later. Because I don't remember. That's an 18 to hit you, Archie.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Alright. And Virio, natural 20.
No.
Oh boy.
So... Whoop. Yep, okay.
Uh-oh.
Archie, you take 4 points of damage.
Oh, okay.
Vero, you take 8 halved, so you take 4 points of damage as well.
That was with the 20?
Yeah, it was doubled, but then cut in half because he's raging.
Dang.
Yes.
I was gonna say, it wasn't the biggest damage.
No.
I'm a barbarian.
Would have been 16, but... Raging.
Slashing.
So
Piercing, bludgeoning.
flying. There's not a star in heaven that we can't read.
So
Archie, you are up.
Yeah, we're stabbing and we're
Is one right
killing
next to me, correct?
peeps.
Say again.
There's one right next to me, correct?
There's, yep, one of them is right in front of you. You can also move your spiritual weapon if you would like.
All right. First, I will swing my stick at him.
Okay?
I thought you called it Adam.
Yes.
Thank you so much for that, Tanner.
Me, Adam.
I did not know how much I needed that joke.
It wasn't even meant to be a joke, that's just what I heard, and I got really confused.
I swing my stick at him.
Hey guys, I'm Adam.
Alright, so action
11
attack.
against DC.
11 against the Maw Boy. Does not hit.
All right, then we'll go for scissors.
Alright. Move it up.
Adam
your
and
attack.
scissors.
I can't wait till you start using a rock and paper as weapons too.
Yeah, that's how I get there. How does 13 sound?
That is a hit.
Hell yeah, the scissors finally did something.
They've been like, ah!
Son of a bitch.
But a
Then he
D8.
dodges to the side and chomp.
Oh, hell yeah. That's 11 damage.
Alright.
Nice.
Good hit.
Good job.
I'm a badass.
I mean, no, but
Archie says apropos of nothing. Alright, anything else?
No, that was a long freeze. Go ahead.
Alright. Fenric, you are up, followed by Virio.
So, maybe I'll loop more? You guys doing a great job. No.
Sure.
I'm going to run over and take a swing at the guy. I'm going to take a swing at him.
Alright, so you leap back through the window and swing your a sword.
18.
That is
Nope,
a hit.
that's a 23.
God.
That's still
Are these the same tactics you
No, that was-
used to
that's a
save
miss.
the last city?
Maybe.
Looting may or may not have been involved.
No,
Do you have
he's-
your eyes closed?
He's opened a very successful t-shirt stand, though.
7 points of damage.
Alright.
I had to make sure no glass got in my eyes.
Okay. Anything else, Fenric?
Nope, he's poisoned.
It's not like glass
Alright.
does any damage.
Do I make a save for that?
Beginning of your turn.
Okay. And actually, as you swing your blade into it, and you normally can see your blade cause the effect of damage in the things that you've hit with it, you see like some black and greenish veins begin to spread out on them. You notice that this does not take any effect on this creature.
Necrotic damage?
Necrotic damage seems okay. Did you say poison?
I said it wrong. I had to
Oh,
look it
it's
up quick.
necrotic damage. Okay.
Yep, it's necrotic damage.
Then yes, it does happen. Okay. Get what I said.
And totally forget it, and you don't know what he just said.
Wait, did he say something?
What?
Nothing important. Nothing important.
he said he's immune to poison.
renegade.
One of the drow. It's a bead en route. Virio, you are up.
I attack the monster.
Alright.
Swing my halberd around really slowly at it. And that is a 14 to hit.
That is a hit.
Oh, excellent. And it takes 9 points of slashing damage.
Alright.
Hell yeah.
Splat.
Ka-chunk. Alright, anything else for you, Virio?
I wish I had things I could do as a bonus action, but I don't.
You can yell.
I dab. I dab so hard.
As a bonus action.
The drow behind you gives you a nod of respect. As it is their turn, he respectfully swings at you with his short sword.
Respectfully.
Wrong creature.
It hits for 1,000,000 damage.
Yeah.
It bites you with its maw. Wait a minute. That is a 21.
Yep.
8 halved, so 4 points of piercing damage.
Yep. I'm still fine, guys.
Bloody.
Then
I'm fine.
Never mind. You're fine. Yeah, you are fine. You're totally fine.
this guy is going to move up to here and
me.
take a shot at Archie.
Pop beans.
At disadvantage.
Alright.
I thought John's just like,
Already misses.
I'm doing things by looting and just standing around.
You reflect your shield in his face, and the arrow goes flying by. But oh no, it hit Roopton. No, it doesn't.
Sorry,
He's immune when he's like impenetrable, invincible. He can't penetrate Root when he's on my shoulder.
All right, Kismet, you are up.
I'm gonna lean around a corner and firebolt at the mouth boy.
All right.
Ow. Disadvantage.
I got you! Wait, what?
It's a 17.
Fenric's
That is a
just
hit.
so nice that he's got to do it for them too.
I was not prepared. I don't have my D10 out. Yeah.
They gasp.
It's 3 points of fire
I
damage.
say that how many times?
It hits. You actually see it only takes 1 point of
Yeah.
fire damage.
I'm like, yeah, seems right.
Fair.
You see a
Yes.
3 flash above its head, and
Yeah.
that 3 just turns into a 1.
-1, and then it fades. Yeah.
And then I duck back around the corner.
All right.
Quack, quack.
Oh, I thought you said whack.
Whack, whack.
Hits her head on the corner.
Barbarian says whack.
And as you do that, it's back to the top with Roland.
I'm gonna shoot the drow by Virio. Oh, that was terrible. That was even worse. That's like 9.
Nope.
Cool. I don't like this. I'm going to.
Oh, that's just great.
That's gone forever.
Can I use my movement and bonus action to move here and disengage to avoid an attack of op?
It's okay. One time I dropped it.
Like,
To move in, yeah, then move into combat range. with it,
Disengage.
then move. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my story about the chips.
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna do that.
All right, perfect. Aurora, you are up.
Alright, I am going to, through the window, I'm going to cast no, I'm not going to cast anything actually.
Through the window.
Through the window, I'm going to I'm going to cast.
Yes!
Why do I keep saying the word cast? You can't.
Because
cast.
you're a wizard!
You're a wizard.
I'm going to use a crossbow, but I'm not going to cast
You
an
cast
arrow.
a crossbow.
I cast crossbow.
I cast my crossbow bolt at him. Oh man.
From this window, would I be able to hit this person, or are they too
Um,
hidden in the way?
That one there would be a rough shot. You could shoot for the demon, either of the demons.
Okay, I'm going to shoot this demon guy.
I really thought that was Roland. I thought that was going to be hilarious.
That would be
I'm gonna go hit you.
greater than 20.
I'm
You
going to
guys-
go swing
okay.
my sword at
You
you.
guys have disadvantage whenever attacking with the drow.
And 8 damage.
8 damage. Alright.
That's it. That's all I'm going to do.
Okay. Next up are those bad boys.
The naughty boys.
Mouth boys.
Four boys.
One of the Aurora boys is going to take a chomp at Fenric.
Too applicable.
Nope.
Yeah. Nope.
And then the other
I'm
one's
a
going to
shorty
take a
boy.
chomp
These
at
vor boys are very
Virio.
good at playing vor.
Virio.
Is it at 20
It's
again?
another nat 20, yes.
That's alright.
Oh my
I'm still
Oh
raging.
my goodness.
Man.
Stop being so tall.
So wait, if you're raging and they get a nat 20, then do you just take the regular damage
Yeah.
that they
Yeah,
roll?
basically.
As long as it's piercing, slashing, or bludgeoning.
8, so 4 more points.
Oh
of
my
damage.
goodness.
Literally the exact same thing as last time.
I'm feeling something.
Oh right, you count up, you monster.
It's working.
You terrible
I-
human being.
Anakin.
Archie, it is your turn, followed by Fenric.
As an old man.
Alright, we'll try this again. I will swing my stick at the nearby one.
Okay.
Okay.
Do some damage, Adam.
When did... I need to interject.
Miss.
When did the demons go?
Just now.
This one takes 3 points of damage.
Okay.
I'm
And
gonna
then-
think that I did that damage because I missed. And then scissors.
Okay.
Adam and Scissors.
Ah, damn it!
It's Adam
I
and
missed.
Eve, not Adam and Scissors.
I missed.
Even
Okay.
scissors?
What'd you roll?
3s and 4s.
Ah, okay. Alright, yep. Probably a miss.
What about even scissors? That seems right.
Alright, that is it for Archie. Fenric, you are up next, followed by Virio.
Scissors.
Make a con save for that boy.
And save for that boy. That's a hot one.
Nope. Nobody nope. I'm gonna swing at him. Nope. Nobody nope.
Okay.
Gosh damn.
That's a 2,
Yeesh.
which is a 7, but still no.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Alright.
All right. Am I? I guess I'm in melee with him, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Nope.
Alright. Virio.
Ah! I drop my halberd and I pull out the hydra tooth that we found in the chambers, and I'm going to attack at the drow.
Okay. 2.
It doesn't eat. It's still just a tooth. It doesn't even
Gotta
a blade.
activate it real quick.
Damn it!
Alright, anything else, Virio?
I jab again.
Whiff.
Moves are weak.
The drow respectfully nods its head as you dab and attacks you with its short sword yet again. No,
I just like your reaction.
wrong creature. That is a 17 to hit with its short
Yeah,
sword.
that's a hit.
I don't know what it's to. You just
Please
like.
don't kill me.
5, so 2 points of
Still
slashing.
alive!
Goodness. Walking a wire.
The other drow is going to fire at you, Archie. Man, can only hit Virio apparently. That's a 7.
Nope.
Just blood just pouring out of all my orifices.
Yes!
Just dabbing blood all over the battlefield.
Just spraying out the walls of the building.
Oh
All right, Kismet.
So that was like work today.
Nice.
That's terrible.
Back to you, Kismet.
It is.
Thank you.
I noticed the fire didn't seem to work so great, so I'm gonna throw a dagger at the mouth boy
All right.
from around the corner. Very, very sneaky like.
All right.
From where did that dagger come?
You multi-classing rogue now?
It's pronounced rude.
That's a hard no because it's only a 10.
Yeah, your blade goes skittering across the floor.
Mm-hmm.
And that'll bring us back to the top with Roland.
Okay. Do I have line of... No, I do not have a line of sight. Now do I have line of sight on...
And that boy?
Yes.
He's behind
Drow.
that building.
Like...
Oh my god.
I mean, there's the
I
gooey.
can't tell.
There's the gooey.
There's a lot
boy.
of people between you guys.
Yeah.
But we are short.
The monster isn't.
But the two of us are.
He is obscured by Vireo on a spider, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'd say probably don't have a clear shot on that guy.
Then I will shoot
Wait,
at
has he been
the,
raging on the spider?
Yes.
Yeah, they're not attacking my spider. They're attacking me.
Oh.
I will shoot
He says woozily.
him then.
Okay.
That is gonna hit. It's another 24.
Alright.
Sheesh.
Did you close your eyes?
No, I didn't.
Both eyes open.
That is... Holy crud. Okay, 13 points of damage.
You fire this bolt out and it impacts the side of it and it collapses to the ground in a pile of sludge.
Yes.
Sludge boy.
Just take him off the board so
Another
they're too
step.
wonky over there. Like, yep.
And I keep forgetting that I have advantage on stealth, 15,
Okay.
because Cloak with a Bat. I know, right? It's amazing. You're just fantastic. I keep forgetting though. I, have
I
to
keep
remind
forgetting I
myself.
have advantage on looting.
You've sewed it onto the inside of your sleeve.
I
You're
keep forgetting I'm
fantastic, but you spelled it
amazing.
wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
You're fantastic.
I'm fantastic.
I was going to say wrong.
That's-
That
You're.
doesn't sound right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You're bat-tastic.
You're,
There we
hey,
go.
that makes
You
sense.
are.
You are too cute. All right, Aurora, you are up.
Alright, crossbow at mouthy boy.
All right.
The last
The
one.
last mouthy boy.
20, dirty 20.
Okay. That was...
And it's gonna be another 8 points of damage.
Hold on. You fire your bolt out and it impacts the back and it lets out a heart bolt and collapses to the ground.
Yeah, it collapses off the board, all the way off the board.
Collapsed so far.
That's them
Sent him to the
then.
shadow realm.
So I can take them.
Welcome to the Shadow Realm.
Board. Next up is Archie.
All right.
Aurora.
Third time's the charm. I'm gonna move to the nearest one.
Okay.
That's sure.
And then I'll wait to get reconnected. Am I close? Can I do it?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay, I will do it, and then I will attack with my stick.
All right.
Adam.
Adam.
Is that a
I
hot
miss.
one? All right.
I've rolled 3s and 4s for 3 consecutive rounds.
Oh my goodness.
Yikes.
And then my scissors.
They can only move to here.
Yep.
Yeah. You can get him up next to you, but you wouldn't be able to attack with him this turn.
Very well, I will do that. And
All
I
right.
probably won't roll. I won't roll a 4 for it. Take that, bitch.
It
All right.
hovers menacingly.
Yeah. They snip in the background. Slowly.
It's just sitting there.
Or grab some
Alright.
other dice.
Next up is Fenric, followed by Vireo. Are you attacking Vireo?
He's a halfling. He can move through me.
That is
You
correct.
could
I
probably step under the spider legs because he's so short.
You can.
Yes, I can.
You just like die over there?
Yes,
Yeah,
my
I'm just gonna
body
stab
is
him.
falling apart.
Alright.
That is a 22.
Yeah.
Can't believe you're just fighting with your eyes closed.
I'm not. It's nighttime.
Ah.
5 points of damage.
Alright.
And he has been necrosed. He's been wounded.
Necrosed. That's an unpleasant burn.
You're an unpleasant term.
I am. I don't disagree with you.
Ooh, an unpleasant term.
So Archie's face is gone.
Yeah, Jared died.
He's getting new dice because his other ones are crap.
Ones are rolling bad. Next up is Virio.
I'm gonna attack him
All right.
Blood.
with. Okay.
Reception's
17
bad.
plus change.
Oh my
Yes,
gosh.
That's it.
I'm going to use its special ability
Okay.
as well.
So an additional 2d8, I believe.
Yes.
Holy.
God, do I have D8s? I have so many.
Here we
Where
go.
are they?
Much better. You can do this now. It actually makes sense. Ish.
You've been crazy.
All two is 6 plus 4. That's 10 points of damage.
All right. Wow.
Still pretty good for twos.
You swing this lightning blade down and it hits, and then you just see the electricity just into it, and you can, like, Home Alone style, see the skeleton inside of her as it burns her up and she falls to the ground.
Hey!
I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that puppet show.
Yeah.
Home Alone.
I have movement
Very
still,
destructive.
right? I'm going to try and move up next to the other one that is attacking.
Okay. Other Roland.
Yeah.
If
Do I have
you had
enough
noticed,
movement to get to
I haven't
the...
attacked him at all.
Or is he like up
Connection.
against a wall?
You can go, like, around the corner and get into physical range with him if you want to.
You're on a spider. You could go
Yeah.
up on the building.
Yeah, I guess I'll
that.
climb up on the building and just kind of go around, so I'm like on the other side of them.
All right.
Tick, 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 tick.
Is that it for you, Virio?
Yes.
All right. You see the drow disengage from the two of you, and it begins to sprint off in this direction.
I thought I was gonna kill Virio.
Bummer.
And that's its turn.
Get him!
Alright, who's up next?
That's back to the top with Roland.
Whoa!
Did I hear the get
Oh,
him?
sorry, it's not. Excuse me.
It's to the
Wait, wait a
top.
minute.
I didn't
The
see you behind the
second order.
building.
Yeah, totally.
Stupid
Okay.
2D map.
I'm gonna peek up and see him running away. And that's 120 feet. I'll cast Firebolt at him.
All right.
Boo! 18.
That is a hit.
4 fire damage.
Okay. You see it sort of pelt her in the back of the shoulder, and she throws a look over her shoulder and is still zipping away. At this point, it's sort of reactions as you guys are no longer in combat. If you'd like to pursue, we can do that. Otherwise, we can continue looting.
All the other big fight that's occurring
It's
is
going
this
that way.
way,
Yep.
right? Can I do like a perception check or something to see if I can find out if they've made any progress, like our side?
If you guys make your way back up, you can make a perception check. Yeah.
I would first like to check for other shirts that I saw before
You may
but did
continue.
not grab.
Continue looting.
That was a nat 1.
It was.
Oh no.
Hey, that's a 15. I don't know what I'm adding to it.
Sleight of hand.
That's a 17.
Okay, yeah, you kind of have your pick of the store. You
Ooh.
can write down. You can grab 10 shirts.
Are there any cool like?
Various slogan-based.
Are there any cool like feathered masks or anything?
Sure, yeah, we'll say that there's some like avian featured masks in here. They have like big jewel, like
Qinlo
fake
Mardi
jewels, but
Gras?
jewels sort of.
Yes,
Yeah, exactly.
I take one.
All right.
I'm going to run after the drow and attempt to grapple them.
Okay. Go ahead and no, you have your spider, so it'd be pretty easy for you to
Yeah,
pursue.
I'm gonna get...
The scariest chase if you look over your shoulder.
Actually, if I can get there and maybe not grapple them, I'm going to use the back end of my halberd and try and just pop them in the face with it.
Okay.
I'm not trying to kill them, I just want to knock them out.
Yeah,
I
we'll
thought
say
you were-
you with your spider and you making double time on it, you'd easily be able to catch up to them.
16.
That is a hit.
Nice.
I thought you were gonna say use the back end of your spider to wrap him up.
That is 12 points of non-lethal damage.
That's exactly enough
Oh my goodness.
to knock them out.
Pop!
Hey!
So you knock them in the back of the head. She goes full into the ground unconscious. And you are able to... Are you just going to like tie her up and...
Does my spider have webbing?
Sure.
Yes.
Damn it.
Make it real good. Like a real good webbing thing going on.
Alright, yeah, you're able to wrap them up, appreciating the irony of wrapping a drow up in spider webs.
Hell yeah.
And then I'll use some real rope because that probably won't hold.
This was just a silly joke I was doing.
This person is this the drow unconscious?
Yeah, he like in the back
Okay.
of the head and they fell to the ground unconscious.
Can I search her?
Sure, go ahead and make an investigation check.
Wait.
So you've kind of dragged her back up to the area where you guys were all sitting.
17.
17. You find several small vials of poison. There are 3 daggers. You find a quiver of arrows or bolts for the crossbow. A hand crossbow, short sword, 3 or 4 rations.
Okay.
No money or anything like that. She does wear. She does wear a pendant on her. 1 or 2 pendants on her. One representing wealth. The other one, you'd be a little bit more hard pressed to remember what it is. If you'd like to make a religion check, you can do so.
I would like to. It's a natural 1, so yeah, 6.
Nope.
So 1.
No idea.
Cool. I don't know what that is.
More importantly, did I get 10 total or 10 in my second try?
10 in your second
Oh,
wave.
Oh,
Yes.
right. Continue with whatever bullshit you were doing.
How many daggers did you say there were?
3. You're gonna need a bag of holding for your clothes.
I don't have my amulet anymore.
Would there be
Walk-in
anything
closet.
like would a medicine check wake up the drow?
She's stable. If you were to like throw some water on them or something,
like
or
shape
slap them
water?
awake, like you'd be able to bring them back to you after a few minutes.
Okay, I think it would be wise for us to question her before murdering her.
It's like
So I will shape water onto her
you
face
splash
after
her.
she gets all like tied up and stuff.
I want you to. I will ask you to shape water into my tankard.
So you can get drunk?
Yes. No, my magical tankard of truth.
oh.
Do
Oh,
it. Yes.
yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
And then I guess you
I didn't
splash
know if that
her,
was
and
like-
then I'll give her a drink, I guess.
She
Gotta
sees you
stay
hold the mug
hydrated.
out. She looks at it and looks at you and spits at your feet.
That was a good spitting sound.
Oh, we should have.
Does it have to come out of it? It has to come out of the tankard.
You
Into
have
her
to-
mouth.
You have to drink from the tankard.
I force her to drink.
So I
it.
can't shape.
Okay. Make a strength check.
Oh,
But she's tied up though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you can hold your mouth shut
Yeah, I was
pretty
gonna say.
tight.
tickle her.
18.
Okay. It takes some doing, but she manages to resist it and spits it on the floor.
Can I shape water from the tankard
She has
into
to
her
drink
She has
mouth?
to drink from the mug for the spell to take effect.
I know, that's what I mean. Like,
I love how we get an item
Somebody
that's
tickle
like,
her.
hey, if you're able to trick someone into
You tickle
drinking
her.
this, they'll tell you the
No,
truth. And we're
I'm
like,
over there
no.
Still.
fine, I'll
Drink.
tickle her.
Hmm?
I tickle her. I tickle her very hard while he tries to.
Don't you know, drow aren't ticklish.
Oh, that
It's
sounds
like
like a challenge.
In the
I tickle her so hard.
Make a strength check.
My goodness.
Is it strength or dex?
Strength to tickle. I'm making
Dex
a
to
con
find the
save.
spot.
Oh, so I'm real good at tickling, apparently.
Tickle wizard.
I'm a tickle wizard. Where's my
We need
strength?
to homebrew that subclass.
Oh, it's -1. Well, it's still good. 16.
Okay.
Veritable tickle me elbow.
You are able to tickle her while Fennec pours more water down her throat. And she needs to make a wisdom save. I believe.
Unpleasant on
You will drink from the tankard.
While this is going on, I go over to Archie and I'm just like, hey man, I'm dying.
Oh,
I'm
Charisma.
literally dying.
happy to help. I've heard that people were injured, but I couldn't see it apparently, so I just was gonna wait until the end.
That's fair. I could really use that.
I was like, this is a low save. That would have been bad.
Yeah.
Well, she just would have drank water.
Well, it would have been thematically bad.
So
'cause
she
we
has
just
to-
forced her to drink some plain old water. I'm helping you!
So as you are able to force this
I'll
water
cure wounds, you, Virio.
down her throat, Virio takes a heal from Archie. That's where we'll take our break. We'll be back in 10 minutes or so with an interrogation scene.
How much
Ten-
did
ten-
you?
Just
10.
slit a throat.
Damn, that's nice.
Thank you.
All right. Having just zone of truthed your captive, you stand over them. What would you like to do?
Why are you attacking?
Do you like my shirt?
Answer my question first.
She doesn't have to answer questions.
Which one?
Yes.
It's a truth thingy. We have to convince her to talk.
Oh, doesn't just
Tickle her again.
It doesn't compel her to speak and speak the truth. It just, if she does speak, it must be the truth. Are you tickling her or threatening to tickle her?
I'm tickling her
Okay, so
Just
to
picture
tell the
Aurora.
truth.
I just pictured Aurora like in her face going like
19.
Oh my goodness.
Actually, it would be 18. Sorry.
go ahead and make, I guess,
Intimidation?
either intimidation or persuasion.
Persuasion is what I'm going to use because I have higher step. That would be an 18.
Okay.
You just tickled
It's like,
her.
okay, fine.
tickled into submission.
All right.
That works.
But if you
Bastards.
but if you stop talking,
Hey,
I'm going to
guess what?
tickle you
That
again.
was the truth. Sick bastards.
they really are. I can vouch for that.
Hey.
We really are.
What are you
Excuse
doing
me. I'm
here
going to include myself
in the
that.
city? And why are you attacking?
Do you know Roland?
Are you playing matchmaker?
I start tickling her again.
Well, if you give me a second to answer.
Oh.
Rapid fire. Tip of your tongue. Tip of your tongue. Let's go.
We're attacking because we are being told to attack.
That checks out.
By who?
By whom?
By Queen Talmira Koth.
Bless you.
Backstory.
Is this... Is Roland
Video
making
in
this
his
face
notes.
right now?
As he checks his his diary.
What does she want?
She's made an alliance. Since you surface dwellers have destroyed the world, she's made an alliance with an entity who will aid her in stopping the evil to the north.
But aren't you just the evil to the south then?
Do you mean the under?
The under evil?
It sounds like we're on the same side.
I would not ally myself with you if you were the last available ally, nor would the queen.
That's fair. That's fair.
What
Most
was her
people
name
don't
again?
like me. They find me abrasive. But do you know who the entity is that they made a deal with your queen?
She won the favor of Belial.
Ah, yes, Belial.
If you'd like, you can make a
Is it-
history or religion
Wait,
check.
is that Belial?
Natural 20.
Belial. You mean Belial, right? Yeah.
Belial, yeah.
No.
17.
25.
Belial.
You said it right. Belial.
I've heard it both ways.
No, it's
The right
Belial.
way, and then yours.
In Diablo, they say Belial.
Oh, Diablo!
I remember nothing. One total.
We're doing a history check?
History or religion, if you would like to.
Oh, religion. Two.
What is the belly guy's name?
Elial.
And what was the queen's name again?
Talmira Koth the Serene. Talmyra
Thank you.
I rolled
Kothe the Serene.
I rolled a 15 on Belial.
Okay.
25.
Okay.
There was a natural 20. By the way.
I got a 15 on my shirt check.
You still got them.
Yep.
They're good shirts.
Yep. The last one says liches get stitches.
Everyone knows who
What I wrote
Belial is. Only an idiot wouldn't know.
I got a
What?
t-shirt about
This is what
Belial.
I wrote before he told us about her first.
God,
If
God.
you rolled above the 15, you would be aware that they rule one of the 9 layers of hell. I believe it's the third, which is a fiery magma filled landscape. Of the Lords of Hell, they seem to be one of the less power hungry but they are still a Lord of Hell. And they are considered very, very dangerous. If anyone crosses them, the Lord of that layer of hell is not actually Belial. It is his daughter, who he rules through.
Beliella?
Gaseous form. Glacia. Is that it? Is it Glacia? Glacia.
Something like that.
Is it? I don't know. I'm guessing. I'm spitballing.
I don't remember off the top of my head.
Sharon.
What? You don't?
I'm
Karen.
looking a lot into Avernus lately because
That's
I've got
fair.
the new book coming out. But yes, that is what you would recall.
So you're attacking. This is your attack to begin taking over the world.
No. We need the souls.
Don't like that.
You need the dead people?
The souls power the Hell War engines, which we will use to fight back against this rift.
Oh, so you're trying to close the rift.
Yeah.
Do we want to close the rift?
That's exactly what we're trying to do.
Yeah, but not using souls, we don't.
This is true.
Yeah, there might be another way than killing a bunch of people.
Was this plan A
I
for you?
mean,
Yes.
If there's one thing I know about devils is that their deals aren't great, so it's probably not to make it better, it's probably to make it worse.
Possibly. That's a burden that the Queen carries. We simply follow her orders. She won the great game in the Underdark to become the Queen.
Easy say.
So if we were to
Virio is the
close the rift,
could be so good.
would you guys stop
Virio is
attacking
the
the
Lord of
surface world?
Sorry, say that again.
I said if we were to close the rift, would you guys stop attacking the surface world?
Well, I mean, possibly at this point you've all done such damage. It's not just your surface that's been ripped. That rift goes down into the earth and has begun spilling out evils into the Underdark as well. We've all been driven south from our holds in the north as well.
I mean, evils into the Underdark is kind of like a... I mean, isn't the Underdark already kind of evil? Right?
Let's be careful on that topic there. Making a lot of assumptions.
Pointing at Roland.
I've never been there.
I'm not racist, but
Oh. Okay. Does anyone else have any other questions for our drow friend?
Friend.
Hmm?
Are
Not
you
you.
our friend? Aurora said so.
No.
Oh, well
damn it, it's the truth.
that's fair.
Where is the engine?
There's
The engines are currently in the Nine Hells.
Field trip.
no.
Nope, I'd rather not.
No.
Weeble Scouts again.
You rip off one of the shirts and it's the Weevil Scout shirt.
Did someone say field trip?
Oh.
Literally no one.
Oh.
No, actually he didn't.
Yeah.
I think it
Fuck off.
we
Oh.
We didn't used to do this at my old school.
Any more questions?
College.
Anyone?
No.
Knock her out again.
No, you killed her.
Yep.
Oh!
Just coup de grace. She's done.
You just murdered her.
You murdered your sister!
Give me the water
We
back.
carry on. We have a job to do here.
I thought we were becoming good.
I mean, these people were wiping out a city.
Yeah, we would have murdered her, I suppose.
Yeah.
I mean, it wouldn't be
I just chose not to.
I
murder
mean,
her,
she was-
'cause I'm a good person.
She was
Not a good person.
bound and helpless, but you know.
I'm only
That's how
upset.
Roland likes them.
I'm only upset because there's been so much death already that this was like, really?
Can I stabilize
No!
How is this rest of the
I
city
said
looking?
Roland. I no!
It's still under
Gosh.
attack.
You could drop a spread the dying on her if you wanted to, yeah.
Go completely counter to your.
Can I try normal first?
Just a medicine check.
Yeah.
I'm already walking away. I don't
Also-
care what you guys do.
Also, I point. I'm like, really?
Hmm?
There's just so much already.
Enemy combatant.
No.
21.
Easy.
All right, yeah, 21. You're able to
Easy
like
solution.
use
There's
your
just
your,
so much
uh,
already, man.
your pack that you carry with you to sort of staunch the wound and stop the bleeding.
Now she has a
She might make it.
scar.
Less.
I was gonna say she might survive, like he slit her throat, so she may end up surviving, but you don't know.
Not as quick.
Well,
a kill
let's
as
leave her
Hollywood
now.
implies.
We did what we could.
Yes, I did.
Um,
I could have gone for the brain stem.
I would like to move in a spot where I could see what's happening on the front lines.
Sure. Go ahead and make a perception check if you're looking down to see what's going on in the area where the fighting was occurring.
Yes. Oh, that was bad. Nope. 8.
8. It's kind of hard to see in the distance, but you can still hear fighting.
Onward.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe
coming?
we should take a break. You know, some of us are hurt.
I don't think we can take out an army by ourselves.
I think that we have learned what the motive for this fight is, and there's too many of them for us to take on, but at least we have more information.
Yeah, we can make a run
People come
for it.
around.
I think we should make a run for it.
Should we try and gather any of the nearby citizens and try and get them underground, just to, save a few more lives possibly?
How long has it been since we entered the city?
Since you came up, made your way through, did some fighting, it's been 2-3 hours. It's night. It's kind of hard to tell.
Do you think we could catch up to Marion on the Under-rooooooad? They're probably going pretty quick.
I mean, do you all have your mounts still?
We can head to the cave and find out.
We could.
They might be outside still.
As you're all standing and discussing, you hear a sound in the distance that sounds like metal twisting, like thick metal girders just... And you are able to see the last of that portion of the city that was cut off sink.
Oh, well, we probably don't. I mean, we left something on the stove, right, gang?
It's good we weren't on that.
Yeah. I don't know if we can stop this right now.
Well, if we're turning around, let's go.
Is the elevator, was that part of the, or like the...
That's how you make your way back through and down the descent.
Yeah, that didn't just like fall into the world though, did it?
No, that was on the northern tip of the city.
Oh,
You
okay.
guys came from the south. To the northern tip of the city is where the large sea is,
Okay.
and that's where the
Oh, I see.
piece of the city fell into it.
Okay, yeah, let's go down the elevator thing.
You guys gonna work your way back?
I'm not moving.
Kismet, come on. There's nothing we can do here.
Do we need a rest first?
Is there still the resistance from the city?
Make a perception check, Archie.
Damn it, I froze.
Go ahead and make a
We
perception
can-
check.
We can see it. You're good.
Perception check?
Repeat that back to me. Oh, perception check. Okay. It's a 1.
All that for a while.
The candle shining on your head sort of makes it difficult to see with the haze. Everyone else go ahead and make a perception check as well. Just a general.
Yeah, 8.
Okay.
21.
Okay.
60.
Okay.
14?
6.
Aurora, Fenric, and Roland sort of standing there. The sky over to the east, you see a thin line of pink showing that the sun is beginning to come up. But then you see a huge shadow past it. A huge winged shadow.
Can we tell which direction it's going?
It's swooping up to the north.
Is it solid?
It is.
Okay.
As in, you mean corporeal?
Corporeal and
Is it
not a skeleton.
Is it a skeleton? Is it a spooky, scary
What
skeleton?
did you roll?
16.
It is a skeleton.
Okay.
Oh, I don't think we can take that.
We might want to get back underground.
Yeah. I would like to go down the elevator.
I would like to go downstairs now.
Can we leave, please? Can we go?
The group of you are moving back. Kismet, are you staying where you are?
Yeah.
Kismet, why do you not want to move?
They're only doing this to kill people. It's not right.
It is not right.
Yeah, but if we don't go, then we might be one of the ones that are just dead too. That's just another notch in their belt.
Kismet, as you are probably paying attention to the north, you see this figure land among the troops. You see a flash of fire sort of across the line as the demons and devils all disappear. And then you see the drow beginning to mount up and leave the city.
Charge!
On the back of this dragon, you can see another figure. A tall drow woman wearing intricate black enamel armor with silver threads running through it and woven around. And she pulls back a hood and holds a small item up in her hand. It's hard to tell what it might be, but it illuminates and you can see that it's a small silver lantern. And then all of you hear something horrible. It starts with one scream, and then another, and another, and another, until it fills the entire expanse of the city, and it's all you can hear. And you see these silvery mists being pulled up from the bodies of the fallen, both in the battle and from the sunken part of the city. And they all pull up and fly into this small lantern. As you look on, she shouts something, Elgin Jahal Elgin, who speaks Undercommon. You recognize her say, death defeats death. And Roland, as you're looking at her, you can see some strong, noble features and some scarring that runs down the left side of her face, across the back of her head, down her neck. And her hair is pulled back in a long, white, elegant braid, and she has one green eye on the good side and a white eye on the left. And Roland, you feel something strange overtake you, because the last time you saw this woman, she was laying in the burning wreckage of your house. You recognize your mother.
Okay, cool.
That went the
Thought that
opposite
was going to
way
go
of
a
what I
different
was-
way.
Cool.
And
She was laying next to you.
I was thinking, Mom.
the large skeletal beast, still somewhat difficult to make out, leaps into the air, flies away, leaving the remainder of the city guard, slaves and citizens of this town standing dumbfounded.
Cool. Like I said, we should get underground.
Do you know her?
I ask that
Underground.
question every time. and People give me so much shit.
I was thinking that.
So the funny thing is, I was gonna say that, and then you said you recognize her, and I was like, oh man, that would have been better earlier.
That's
You didn't answer the question.
no, I didn't.
Are
Let's
you
go.
okay? You tweaking? What's up?
Are you on something, man?
More than
Sure.
usual, or are you on
let's-
less than usual?
Yes. Let's
Okay.
Go. Let's get underground. Get out of here.
I mean, this is what I've been wanting to do for like 20 minutes.
I didn't want to
so.
be here in the first place, so let's go.
There's
Well, what's being
nothing
a bitch
happening
today?
here anymore. We already lost. They're all leaving.
Let's go catch up with Marion.
We're going.
My
I
face
start
beats your
going.
face.
I'm leaving.
I'm walking.
I'm skipping. But not really. In my head, I'm skipping.
Let's go. I guess.
Are we all going?
I guess.
I'm sitting.
Come on, Kismet. There's nothing we can do.
Wolfie, get the web.
Are you gonna go fly after it? I'm sure we'll cross paths with it again soon, or later, preferably later.
I think that was one of those unimportant NPCs that will never come up
totally.
again.
Yeah, you know.
Not like
As
Hellman Vinery.
Yeah.
The true villain.
God, love
the big
him.
bad.
Oh yeah, I don't know what that was at all. That looks scary. What was that?
Oh, you've totally seen that before.
No, I don't know what you're
That was-
talking about.
Yeah, no,
I
I
believe
was
that.
there.
It was Krug's fault.
Hey, now,
Who's Krug?
I don't know.
I don't know
Like a
what
pretty
this
cool
is.
guy.
Some idiot. It's fine.
I'm sitting on the ground with my arms crossed. I'm not responding to any of you.
So, what is your plan then?
Not responding.
I come over, I ride my spider over so my spider's face is in your face and I'm talking to you from on
that's
top
disturbing.
of it. Okay. So, do you want to chill and just relax for a bit, like an hour, and then do you want to go? Like, is that what you want? Right in your face.
I really want for you to ask if she's PMS.
No, do you want a juice box? I don't have any. I have rations.
Why would you offer if you didn't have one?
So we have Daddy Sundus and Grandpa Virio.
I've got some Werther's Originals. The bottomless pocket of Werther's Originals.
That was Radio's special item that he got to keep after the reboot.
Oh my goodness.
So, we don't have much to go off of.
Do you still have that magic carpet?
But no, I lost that a long time ago.
Okay, I couldn't remember.
Yeah, that's fine. But if you do need, I show him my tattoo of my I just gonna keep this.
Well, what?
So he shows you his ass.
Hold on, let me pull the skin taunt. There you go.
Oh no! What would I need that for?
Well, I thought you were asking the things, and I kept after the calamity.
Okay, well, fair enough. I'll try to be more specific next time to avoid that one. Fenric showed you his ass, but he doesn't have a tattoo.
Is it just the
I
natural response
Yeah.
to like if someone
me yours, I'll show you mine.
This is what we're doing now, I guess.
I'm trying to make Kismet laugh. She's probably not paying attention.
I only laughed a little when he showed his ass.
Okay. Fenric's upset.
Why would I laugh at your ass?
Yeah,
Because-
it's not grotesque. I'm comfortable with my body.
I'm not comfortable with your body.
You want to talk about it? Do you wanna go and help people in the city? No? Okay.
I mean, you guys, I'm an 18-year-old. Like,
Do you want pizza? I got some rations.
Do you want some pizza? I have some hard bread.
Hardtack.
you can pretend there's cheese on it.
Maybe go find like a
Dip it
tomato
in the
or something.
river.
To make it softer.
Uh-huh.
Use firebolt to heat it up.
Toast it, oven roast.
I'm not good at dealing with people. Let alone, a generational gap such as this. So, you wanna ride on Wolfie?
No.
Okay. Do you wanna hold Rookton?
No.
Okay. I walk away. I'm like, group huddle.
Hmm.
I'm out of ideas.
Mm-hmm.
I walk over to Kismet and I lay a hand on her shoulder and heal her for 8 points of damage.
Well, it helps, but that doesn't mean I'm getting up.
Now you feel better, but you don't feel better.
Now I can pout even more effectively.
I lay on hands on the on the inside, but that sounded even worse.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yep.
I want to
I
help,
walk
but
up to the huddle.
I can't help if I don't know what's going on.
I emotionally lay on hands.
I make an insight check on Kismet to see if I can figure out what's bothering her.
Okay.
If only life was
Well,
that easy.
On a greater scale than we just watched the city get their souls eaten. I don't do good.
I mean, that's literally not the first time.
Both the crinkly old people are having a rough time relating to the team.
What did
8.
Ooh. Kids!
You want some hardtack? I don't know. I've got rations up the
Root beer
wazoo.
bills.
Would you
I
like to
feel
hear
like
this?
with
bad place to
an
hold
8,
it.
you could at least tell that they're tired of people calling them by the wrong pronouns.
It's true.
Is it me?
No.
Oh, yes, good me.
Shake her on the table.
But anyway, that was not why they're upset right now. It's just every time that you use the wrong pronouns, they get upset.
Pardon.
So what are you guys gonna do?
And what are you guys gonna do with a pouting teen?
Well, considering when I pouted, I usually got my ass handed to me. I don't really know what to do.
We already tried that.
No, handed your asses. That's,
Oh,
never mind.
wrong pronoun again. Damn it.
At this point, you can see that some of the denizens of the city have, not necessarily the citizens that were fleeing through the southern gateway, but the guards, those who were up on the northern edges of the city, people that were just hiding in their stores and shops, have all begun to somewhat come out of hiding.
Does someone come out of the shop that we just looted so much?
No, they
Paid for at a
locked-
discounted price.
they locked their door and assumed everything would be fine.
God. It would be so great though. Someone just like from behind the counter, like
They were there the whole time.
Thank you for your service. Thank you for your custom, kind people. It'll pay for part of my new window.
If there are people like starting to walk around, I'd like to try to stay out of sight. I feel like having a drow just kind of hanging around, not the greatest thing.
That's fair. Go ahead and make a slough into the darkness check.
Okay.
This store has avian masks.
Okay. 14.
Avianators is what they're called.
Avianators.
you do a decent job of just kind of like keeping to the side, keeping out of sight. They're
Cool.
understandably all exhausted, weary, bloody,
shaken.
Just approximately a fifth of the city just got destroyed.
Sheesh.
Oh, that's less than I thought it was.
Um,
That doesn't count the people.
Look on the bright side. That's Fenric's motto.
Yeah, but they're all kind of like making their way back. You see a couple of the city guard go by on leading some ponies down toward the tunnels so they can catch up to the people fleeing and return them back to the city.
I'm fine with just chilling for a while, so I don't
Let's
really
do that.
really mind just kind of waiting around for a bit. You know.
It does roll into a thumbs up.
From
the
alley.
shadows.
Yes.
The slowly rising sun, you just see a thunk.
Yeah.
There is an inn or two nearby you could go check on to see if you could spend some time there. Obviously very somber in the town.
Kismet, do you want to go to bed? We were up for a while. Are you tired? Are you hungry? No?
No.
Oh. Are you thirsty? I'm starting from the basic needs and I'm slowly going to work my way up.
Do you feel self-love?
Are you emotionally scarred for life? Do you need shelter?
Yes, there's an inn nearby.
I just look like I'm going to sit on the ground here.
Guys, this is very difficult. Help, I sit on the ground. Well, my spider sits on the ground. And I'm sitting on my spider.
You do get some sort of quizzical looks as people walk by, given that you're on a giant spider. Nobody really says anything, but they sort of like look you over like, okay.
We just sitting down for a short rest? Is that what we're
I guess.
here?
You certainly may.
Kind of want to see the pit.
I fell into.
If you'd like to journey over that way, Barrier, you can do that.
Yeah, sure. Maybe I send Rookton to do a flyby to check out damages, and I just kind of stay nearby and just like zonk up every so often.
Sure. Go ahead and make a perception check. If you're gonna do it continuously, you can do it with advantage.
Okay, good.
Not you. the
Nope,
other
worst.
one. Oh.
8.
Man, poor Rookton.
It's so foggy from all the fire.
Fog?
The
Yes.
fog of
Smoke?
war.
Nope, foggy.
You guys haven't unlocked that area yet, so you can't see. No, you, through Rookton, are able to see that a lot of the city, the bulk of the fighting, and it seems like the initial point where everything kicked off was toward the city center, and just sort of these burned, scarred lines in the ground that lead up and around to that fifth of the city in that upper northwestern part of the city, where it just sort of seems like it was hot knife through buttered on the stone and then it just fell into the sea.
Are there any like hurt people around us?
You see some soldiers and citizens walking by. Some have burns. Some look like they're fighting back poison from various attacks from either the drow or some of the demonic creatures.
I walk around to like people in our near vicinity and help like bandage wounds and stuff like that.
Go ahead and make a medicine check.
12.
12. You do a fair job of helping staunch some bleeding, and you help some of the folks nearby put some splints on a few limbs, as some of them have pretty nasty broken arms and legs as they walk by. Obviously, you're not a
I'm
medically
untrained.
Yeah, so it's not a trained professional thing, but you're able to aid some of the city's clerics and soldiers in helping stop people, and they thank you as they move past.
Oh, the war criminal's trying to make up.
I am. Well, I don't know. I feel like I need to act. So that's what I've done to act.
Aurora, you might want to wear your
Oh, I'm wearing my mask.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Creepy.
Jeweled feathered mask is on. As I'm helping people.
Thank you, kind stranger.
Your avianators.
My aviator mask.
Would anyone else have to do anything?
I'm sitting in the same spot, not moving, sulking.
Okay.
I'm helping Aurora with the medicine stuff and helping everybody.
Okay. Go ahead and make a medicine check.
Not well.
Maybe you're distracted by
He's making everyone laugh.
your.
That's a hot 5.
You are. Maybe it's been a while since you've done some more hands-on treatment of things.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
Maybe it's Maybelline. Maybe you're distracted by the fact that you just have so many T-shirts now. You're thinking about your rich T-shirt hoard that you're going to have to find a vault to hide them in. But
I can't reach my arms down to help him.
yeah,
You need to start a museum.
T-shirt museum.
T-shirt.
All from this one place.
Yes. But with Aurora and whatnot, you are able to help out. You see that some of the city guard are members of the Hammers of Meradrin as well. They must have an outpost or something in the vicinity. They sort of give you curt nods and thank you for attempting to help as they move along.
Thanks, little boy.
Oh, you did such a great job. Are we taking a short rest here?
Yeah,
Rest here?
so far.
Okay.
If the rest of you would like to go seek out an inn, there is one nearby.
After I do
Yeah,
that,
see, it sounds
I
fine
just
to
go
me.
over by Kismet and I sit down.
Okay.
And I say nothing.
Okay. So you and Spider Virio are sitting down by Kismet.
Yeah, and
Roll
I
deciding
keep
to
like
share this.
just zoning out every so often, and being like, and then I come back and I was like, that looks rad.
Okay, Brian.
Well, that's no different from normal.
Yeah, except for I can see through a bird.
It's not
Watch.
through the ditchweed.
Yeah, exactly.
As you're all doing this, you keep a low profile and sit, and 1 hour turns into 2, 2 into 3. We hit about mid-afternoon. Eventually, one of the city guards approaches.
Oh, fuck. Loitering.
That's a heavy fine here.
In the middle of this destroyed city,
Yeah.
you're gonna have to.
Old bureaucracy.
I know it's a bit of a hassle. Sorry, but you can't really keep that beast out on the streets like that.
Its name is Fenric, okay?
I apologize. Fenric cannot be out on the streets. We're going to be moving some construction equipment through here shortly, and well, given the fact that it was Drow involved with the attack of large spiders.
Oh, you're talking about Wolfie.
Yes. You're the spider, sir.
Yeah. Oh, so I was mistaken.
Who's the moose?
Yeah, exactly.
What's your folks' business in town?
Shopping.
How far away have you moved from the looted building?
I
Not
sat
there.
down right where my person is.
So right next to it.
Yes.
So shopping?
Yeah, we came up when we saw everyone fleeing to see if we could help. We kind of helped.
I see.
Boosting the
As
capitalism.
you can probably see the dead drow and
Piles of
piles
sludge.
of sludge around us.
Looks like you got a couple of them. That's good. That was a day. Hope I don't see another one like it in my lifetime. What time are you? What are you folk planning on doing? It's like getting to be like noon now, so you're like just shrinking closer and closer up against the walls.
Oh my god.
Just to confirm, I still do have my spider as well, so I guess I'll.
Oh yeah, but the two of you. Sorry, you're a strangely dressed person.
Hello to you too.
The spiders, unfortunately, gonna have to get those out of the city. We don't allow large beasts like that around. So,
Has our drow friend woken up?
I
Yeah,
thought you were
'cause-
awake.
No, the other one that someone stabilized.
Yeah.
highs or lows.
I'm pretty sure she clarified she wasn't our friend.
Maybe it's
Highs
one
or
of
lows?
Roland's old friends.
You did the medicine check. Highs or lows?
Highs.
I was gonna say I'm not calling that one.
No. Wow. Oh, I think.
As you look down to where you left her laying, you do not see her laying there.
She snuck it behind you, dagger to the throat. Well, that sucks.
That's her.
That's how she talks now.
You slit her throat constantly.
You son of a bitch!
No!
Like, our boy is having a day, isn't he?
Wow. I'm gonna roll
They are
a die
having a
here.
fit.
Hey.
So yeah, if you could all clear your beasts off the main road, that'd be great. Kind of. Sorry, I'm just following orders. If you could do it now, that'd be great.
All right.
Muriel
stare
winks
ahead.
too.
Innocently eyed.
And no loitering.
I move a foot to the right.
Fair. Archie, what are you doing with your spider?
I'm gonna head just kind of the outskirts of town, find like a patch of trees or something, and make a little camp using the spider web
Okay.
and such.
All right. You are able to make your way down to the southwestern part of the city. It looks to be like a lot of farmland and marshes, weirdly. So you have no trouble finding like large willow trees and things like that to sort of make a camp under.
Willow trees are good.
They look like spiders.
Deal.
Okay.
I'll park it there and rejoin the
Park
group.
your spider.
Spider parking. Just drift.
All right. Virio, the guard returned and instructed you that you guys need to move your spiders.
Sparters?
Sparties.
Move your Sparties out of here.
precursor
Archie
to
took
Smarties.
his out of town to the
To park
south,
it.
To the southwestern part of the city.
All right.
You didn't see the no parking signs.
I'm like, okay, that's fine. I like start walking away, and then I like climb in through the smashed out front window of the building we're next to if I can try and sneak in.
Okay. Go ahead and make a stealth check for
On
your
your spider? Yeah.
And +2 for your dex.
19.
Okay, your spider is successfully hidden in said shop.
I'm like, Wolfie, be chill. And then I leave.
It's like chitter, chitter, chitter.
Like leaving him in the darkness of the shop.
Make an animal handling check.
to be chill.
Just follows you out.
9.
Okay. Wolfie seems content where they are currently.
I leave a ration.
Okay.
It sounded like you were telling Wolfie to do that.
The rest of the day progresses. Archie, did you make your way back to the group?
Yeah.
Okay. You parked your spider outside of town. So as you guys are sitting
There
in
was
town...
just no open hourly spider parking.
Nope.
Are we leaving?
It was 2 hour.
I think we should.
I finally stand up and I'm like, I'm gonna take a walk. I'll see you guys in a second. And then I just like walk.
No!
Oh, that's a 17.
You
for my
can
animal handling.
you can say that, and I'm like, I'll be back.
Okay.
God,
I follow stealthily.
Oh boy.
Not
do you?
closely.
Send a fireball into the air if you're in trouble.
Go ahead and make a stealth check.
20.
Okay, go ahead and make a perception check.
There's only one thing I can roll because I have +0 to this.
Dun, 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 dun.
Bad 20.
No,
Oh.
5. Woo!
Okay, you clearly are distracted by other things, so you do
By
not,
the things.
Things.
so you do not notice your sparkly t-shirt boy
Oh my god.
following.
Clinking along.
Yeah.
Maybe just
a
singing.
significant ways behind you.
Okay.
Not like right up behind you.
Where would you like to go?
I'm going to look for any signs that I can of the Hand of Death.
Okay, the Order of the Monks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go ahead and make an investigation check.
That is
100.
5.
5. You walk around, you see, it looks to be mostly just, from what you can see, just a shipping town. Things come in from the port, things come in from the Under-rooooooad, but it's hard to find anything.
Okay.
I would like to investigate the things that she is investigating, but I do not know why she was investigating
Oh my
them.
god.
Okay. So you look at everything that they look at.
5.
Really?
This is-
Wow.
It's a shipping town. You
Cool.
So yeah, it's a town that looks worse for wear, but you mainly see market stalls, guard stations, things like that. Very, very few temples even as you're walking through. You can see 1 or 2 very small chapels for the Hammers of Meradrin. And that's really it for religious presence in this town even. Or city, excuse me.
How big is the city?
Have you ever been... Fennec probably's never been to Qinlo.
I was kidding from a previous thing where we said how
Oh,
many people live in a city.
gotcha. It's a large city. Certainly not as large as Delaste. Maybe from what you're seeing, the size of Dunsk.
Okay.
So fairly large, not huge though. Anything else you'd like to look for?
No, I'm really just walking to like settle my mind. Like I put my
Sure.
scythe away in my fanny pack.
Good.
And I've set Trevor down on the ground so that he can get a walk in
Small-
and stuff.
Small dwarven child sees you put your scythe into your fanny pack and is like, and they walk back inside their house, kind of giving you a side eye.
Mm-hmm.
Was that better than like seeing the Grim Reaper walk through the town, like the
What
city?
fuck?
Well, I mean, that's kind of what just happens.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this whole thing.
With my hellhound puppy.
Yeah.
You and Trevor are able to take a walk down through the large part of the city. Are you making your way? That's my foot. Sorry.
I'm like just making a loop.
Sort of meandering.
Mhm.
Okay, sure. You walk for maybe an hour or so, and then you kind of come back to about where you left everybody.
Whew, man, I'm tired.
Got a good walk in.
Yeah, as you get back, you do
Yes?
see
No?
that Fenric is not there.
And I come from the opposite direction.
He sprints around the side.
She comes like this way. I sprint around the shop the other way
Good.
and come out through the shop
Okay.
with all my shirts on.
All right. You guys are able to regather.
Alright, well, we're not catching up to what's
Nope.
Rastash and them
Yeah,
now.
yeah, we're probably not going to catch up to them anymore. So that means we're going to be at least a couple days behind to the
Unless we
city.
take the Under-rooooooad. They will only be about a day behind.
Votes for the high road and the low road?
If we're racing a bunch of drow that know the low road, the under road, we're not going to beat them if we take either.
Are we racing them? I was talking about catching up to
Rastash.
Marion and Brastash.
Yeah.
Although, theoretically, we might overtake the drow before them.
I mean, we also don't know where they're going next.
That's true.
We
That's
have
a good
zero
point.
idea.
Do we?
Hey, maybe we can just ask the one we knocked out on the
I thought you were going to say the one we know.
The one that got away?
What?
Oh,
Oh, no,
it-
they're
Hey.
probably...
I knew
Don't
you
give
knew
up
her.
Yeah, I'm glad everyone went there.
Yeah.
I mean, they just cleaned up all the bodies very quickly. I mean...
I feel like the bodies didn't leave, just the souls did.
Oh, well, this is gross.
Do dead drow not just like crumble in the sun? Is that not how it works?
Vampires.
Fucking
No.
Skeksis.
No, they just sparkle. It's very different.
That's why I wear the hood. I don't like sparkling.
I do.
Good.
Yo.
You should have been a drow.
Can you imagine this disposition on a drow?
Oh my goodness. That's
Hey,
the
guys.
best.
Hey guys, I hate the sun.
That would be
they're just
amazing.
a
Truly
super-
and honestly.
Super optimistic drow.
Oh, God.
Like,
I would love
painfully. Oh man. Next character idea right there.
Yeah.
I suppose we're off to Zadara then.
Yeah, do we want to see if the mounts are still down in the thing?
Or do we just want to, head back to the academy and say we did our jobs and, get a nice shiny medal and praises from everyone in the community?
I want to track down the drow that led them.
Oh,
I want to stop her.
okay. Well, I don't know how to find them. Do you know how to find them?
No.
Okay.
I would
Hey.
like to take this time to go back and see if our mounts are still where we left them and tied them up.
Sure.
You guys can talk.
As you make your way back south, so is everyone making their way back south?
Yeah, we're all.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now we're all walking and arguing.
Okay. You
We're
gotta walk
back
and
to
talk.
usual.
It's a walk and argue.
Creep up real stealthy as we bicker our way through the tunnel.
you guys make your way down to the
Such a
tunnel. They're sort of scattered throughout the main tunnelway, but they are all around.
Clap, clap the void.
Yes. Steps from the shadows. Yes.
right next to you.
Yeah.
You were able to mount back up and begin your journey back down the tunnel on the Under-rooooooad. As you travel, go ahead and everybody make an animal handling check to see how fast you are able to make time.
Not fast. 6.
Very fast.
That
Hell yeah.
one.
Okay.
Real slow.
Okay.
4.
Yeah.
20 plus 3.
Oh my god.
Okay.
19. We're running
6.
circles.
What did you? 4. Okay.
Blue doesn't like me.
You got sick on that
Really
ration,
doesn't.
huh? Didn't you, Wolf?
Never has.
Yeah,
No.
that's not spider food.
Yeah, you guys, you just feel sluggish. You're mounts seem to sort of like sense the tension among the group, and
What tension?
they sort of have some trouble responding to your commands as you travel through, but you are able to make camp the first night.
Yay.
What would your plans be for the evening?
I'll take first and third watch.
Rutin will take my watches.
So we'll have Rutin and Roland.
Can I have
Rutin
someone
and
else
Blink.
watch instead of the bird?
I'm asleep.
Fine.
Alright, so
I'll
Fenric,
watch.
Fenric and Rutin in the middle.
Yeah.
Very tired.
I will. I'll watch instead of the bird.
Perfect.
No, he's still watching.
Okay, so for first
He can
watch,
sit on my head instead of Roland's head.
I don't know if you want that. I like point at my cloak sleeve.
So first watch, go ahead, Roland, Rutin. Are you going to take first or third watch with Roland?
Stay up late or wake up early.
I'm gonna stay up late
Or
for
just
sure.
take one and get right in the middle.
6.
Okay.
Which one is it?
Why the hell do you get first
perception.
or third?
7.
14. 'Cause I only
14.
need 4
Okay.
hours of sleep.
Doesn't seem like anything approaches, or you don't hear, see, smell anything odd as you are resting. Next shift, go ahead, Rutin and Fenric.
8.
Okay.
8.
Okay. Doesn't seem like you notice anything. And
Damn straight.
final watch, Rutin and Roland again.
1.
19.
Naturally. I told you Rutin's the best at watching.
The entire time Rutin's on like watch, he's like pulling the threads at some tents and like, choking on small rocks.
I have to, the entire time I have to hold back from using him for target practice.
Just
That was a 19.
19. Yeah, maybe map there.
Show.
Oh,
Kind of mark off for you guys. Maybe a 2 for your second stretch here. Didn't make great time, but you made it to about
that shade, though.
3
Didn't
slow
make great
pokes over
time.
there.
I know. I'm not good with animals.
I was practicing
to
my.
about nearly to the entry to the ruins.
Ooh.
And Roland, coming down the hallway in the echoes of the tunnel, you can hear some echoes.
Whoa. Echoes in the echoes?
I was
following the
others.
You hear some voices. They seem to be speaking common.
Okay. Where are they coming from?
They're coming from
Like
the
it.
west.
Further
So the
down.
way you are going.
Going. Gotcha. So they're speaking common.
Mm-hmm. It's you pick out the odd word here and there.
Okay.
They seem to be far enough away that you can't really make out what they're saying, but you like hear the odd, like, huh, yeah, and then roll, 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 as the echoes sort of bounce down the hallway.
Okay. I'll just continue to be aware of that.
Okay.
And yeah, just continue my watch.
All right. The end of your shift comes. You rouse the others, and you all prepare to make your next phase of travel towards Zadara. And you have all leveled up to level 3.
Hey!
Yes!
Fantastic.
Mine still says level 1.
You have leveled up.
I know.
Don't trust that thing.
Thanks for watching / listening. Just a reminder that giveaway goes until midnight next Friday Central Time. So pop onto Twitter or Instagram to see how to enter. Remember, you can win a commission from Becca and the big ol' starter set and some dice. So thank you for watching / listening. See you next time. Thank you for your
Ears.
Patronage.
That too.
Oh, pay us. Thanks for just.
Eyes.
Hey, thanks for being you. Bye.
Thanks for all the
you-ness.
t-shirts.